the
To all
things.
all right.
And we are live
Right now.
right this very moment. Let me get my, don't know if anyone's here.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Let's see.
Oh, I
Take me a
just got the
second.
alert.
Oh,
So
did you?
yeah,
Okay.
I just
Well,
got the alert you went live.
okay.
So
I'm
there's
gonna
that.
find myself. I always
All
struggle to
right.
do that.
Find yourself there.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening, good afternoon. You know what's really hard for me? Finding myself on YouTube on my phone. I don't know why. Why do I struggle with that?
You can't find yourself on YouTube?
No, no. I'm like, okay, so I go, I see my.
Are you just typing the healing medium or are you typing Kevin the healing medium?
Oh, there we go. Okay, got it.
You found yourself?
It's the same. It's
Everybody,
like a
Kevin
repeat.
found himself. Yay.
Welcome. Aw,
That's
that's a
great.
cool name. Nivra. Nivra. Am I saying that right?
I don't know, but
That looks like a
hello.
new name. So nice to see you. And
Seascape.
Seascape.
Lovely.
Lovely M. That looks like a new
Aiden
name to
just
Aiden.
fell in the bathtub.
Oh my God.
That's
Okay.
unfortunate.
Okay.
I'm glad he held onto his phone as
Seriously,
he went
do we-
down. That's
Like,
good.
do we call 911? Like, what do I've never encountered this.
Instead of calling 911, he told us he fell.
Okay, so he's still conscious, or else, I mean, we're mediums, so maybe we're communicating. I mean,
Do we throw cards? I don't know what to do with this information.
get out the pendulum.
You're right.
Okay.
Oh, there's Ron.
Colin, Sherry,
Melody.
and Ron,
Hi.
Melody.
Oh,
I
today
always-
is Sherry's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Sherry.
Happy birthday! Hi, Ron. So
Yeah,
good to see you.
Aiden wants us to save him, so somebody help him
Okay.
out. Okay. Yikes.
Okay. That's awesome. And
Hi.
Connie B and Phyllis.
Phyllis,
People are actually showing up. You know what? I have a confession. I was supposed to do this weekly, and I failed. I failed.
What'd you do? What'd you
Well, I
drop the
failed.
ball?
It's 2 weeks ago. It's 2 weeks ago that I've done a live.
Oh, you wanted to do it weekly. You know,
Mhm.
life
Yeah.
happens, and it's new for you, so you're still getting in your routine. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you know
It's
what I've
interesting.
learned?
Tell me.
The best thing to do is don't set expectations that are a little too high for yourself with this, because
Yeah.
I've done that before. It's like, oh, every single, but sometimes it's a
Yeah.
challenge, especially if you're just transitioning into trying to do it. So you do
Yeah.
you, and everybody loves you, and they're going to show up whatever day you do it. So don't worry
Thank you.
about it.
You know what? I think this is his first time in my chat. Wayne is here. Mr. Rich is here.
Is it the first time Wayne
I
hasn't
feel
been
like
here
it
before?
is. I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
I mean, I
Hi,
could be wrong.
Wayne.
I feel like this is it.
Okay.
Welcome.
Well, that's great.
Welcome. Yeah, we will be doing some, I mean, that's the plan. We will be doing some readings. So if you do have questions, put them in capitals with a little emojis. And if I could make a request that people could be as specific as possible. And if it's a repeat question, to maybe word it in a different way. And when I say that, so if you've been asking the same question and not feeling like you're getting the right guidance or something's just not resonating, if I could request or invite you to maybe reword it in a way that might actually serve you in a better way. I'll just throw that out there. So yeah, but
That's
please.
nice. I like that
Yeah.
suggestion.
Yeah, because sometimes I find myself sometimes asking the same question, and I'm like, wait a sec, like, I need to maybe look at that. So if someone if that's I will just ask that. Lisa, something weird is happening.
What's up?
I don't know if it's a hacker.
A troll? Is there a troll? Guys,
No,
how many
there's.
mods do you have?
I got an alert. Wait a sec.
You got
Someone's
Ron
back.
in there.
No,
and
wait.
Sherry.
No. In the holding room, in the back room.
Who's
I don't
in
know
the
what
back
to do.
room?
I don't know.
It
Literally,
doesn't work that way.
there is someone backstage. Like I can see a black screen and a I think I got hacked or something.
What?
I think I got hacked.
Well, I don't even. Well, don't.
Oh, I'm not.
click
I'm gonna
on
just
it.
take. I'm gonna. Okay, I'll just delete.
Can you delete
How do
it?
I'm gonna try and delete it. Okay.
Oh my god! Who let him in?
Lisa, you sent me the link earlier today.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you sent it to me. I literally have your DM that you sent me the link. I'll show you.
Oh, he's got evidence. What?
Yes.
You're Aiden.
Look,
You're Aiden, right?
literally right there.
What is happening?
There's no way.
Lisa, you did. Maybe you like fell in the bathtub and like accidentally pressed some buttons.
Oh, I butt dialed you on my way down in the bathtub.
That happens a lot, doesn't it?
It happens sometimes.
Wow. Okay. Well, hi, Aiden. It's
He's
nice to
here.
meet you. It's so nice to meet you.
too. Yeah,
I
nice to
mean-
meet you too.
I mean, we had a plan that I was going to be on your channel in later June, but I mean, like, tonight's good too,
Yeah, I just,
Right? Why not do it earlier?
right?
You know?
yeah.
I mean, see
I
today.
decided to hack your live stream.
Wow.
But
Okay.
it's all Lisa's fault, by the way.
I don't even. What? I love how I'm getting the blame. Listen, I did not do that.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys are all intuitive in there, and you all throw cards. Throw cards on that. Did I send anything to Aiden? No.
I mean, I need to point this out. I'm glad you're not in the bathtub. Like,
Yeah.
right.
right?
He got dried
I
off
mean-
and dressed really quickly for this, right?
It's a slip and slide. I had to I had to really get out of there.
Wow.
It's like butter
Like-
on the floor.
Falling in the bathtub is actually a real thing.
Yeah, my grandma did.
Hey, I worked
And
in
then
EMS for 15 years. Trust me. A lot of the calls were somebody had something go down in the bathtub. Seriously.
Wow.
yeah.
Which is not good for the responders because then you've got a naked, slippery person that's hard to pick up. I'm not kidding.
That actually happened to my grandma. She fell in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Gee. Oh,
And
bless.
then she had to get a wheelchair for the rest of her life.
Yeah. It's tough.
Are you? Oh my gosh.
And then she
Grandma,
died.
Yeah.
Grandma Mimi.
Mimi?
Like
Who's Mimi?
Mariah? Yeah, Mimi. Remember Mimi? Remember?
What? Look, Arlene Forney said 3 gigglers. See, I warned you.
See, I know. Look out.
Right.
Emancipation of Mimi. Mariah Carey,
Yes.
aka Grandma Mimi.
Sure, we'll call her that. But yes, she did die.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that part's not funny, but
if you'd like to put a question in the chat room, I mean you're kind of here and there, so
it's like we
you
promise we're sensitive, everybody.
totally. I mean,
We are sensitive to your
Why don't we all
questions.
just get in the bathtub and see what happens?
could you imagine?
I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew it.
Seriously though, if that, I mean, PG, but still, that would be hysterical. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
make
was
a
planning
note
on
of that.
doing a live stream from my pool the other day, but it never
I
happened.
heard
It
you
was
say
raining.
that. Yeah,
But I guess the bathtub is the next best thing.
yeah, you are totally right.
People would love to see that, wouldn't they?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
But obviously,
Oh,
I'd
the
be wearing
bubbles.
clothes, obviously.
Yeah, I pretty much have a bath every night, to be honest.
Oh, good.
Just
on
for,
you.
I mean, random random.
Thanks for
you know.
sharing.
You're welcome.
I'm glad. I'm glad you have good hygiene.
It's great, and you're able to get out of the tub once you're in.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm really tall. I'm 6'1", so I'm actually really quite deliberate when I'm like walking on ice or snow or getting out of the
I
bathtub.
get that. See,
My chances of death because of my height are increased. That's a fact.
I'm tall for a female, I guess. I'm 5'9", so I have that same deliberacy on things. So yeah, if I fall, I'm going to fall hard.
Oh, Sherry. Oh, that's not a good birthday gift.
Oh, I missed it. What?
She tested for the C word today.
Yeah, I watched her video she posted on her channel.
I heard that had happened. Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Not cool.
Oh, all right. I'm just starring. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, Suzanne's here. Hi, Suzanne.
Oh my gosh. I got the whole family. I love it. Wayne and Suzanne.
Look, Wayne said, am I really going to spend the next hour watching three people giggling? Maybe.
That's funny.
I mean,
Possible.
it's, yeah.
Not the whole
I
time.
mean, yeah, not the whole time. I mean, we're pretty diligent and professional, so I'm sure there will be a few questions answered. I got a couple here.
Connie, how tall are you? Connie said she's a shorty cat. How tall are you?
She's 5'1".
5'1". Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Connie was like, delete them. Sherry's like, bring them on and see who it is. So funny.
Should we tell them the inside scoop now?
Sure.
I'm not a hacker. Don't worry.
It's not. Yeah. This was all for entertainment. It
Yes,
was
I just
very
love
theatrical.
I love surprising and jump scaring Lisa. First it was on her channel, now it's here again, and
Yes,
I practice my acting skills a lot, and I curated my talking skills around this. What am I saying?
Are you actually in theater?
Well, I was signed to a talent agency a few years ago for a while. I did some print and a commercial. I don't talk about that often, but
Tonight's night.
Yeah, yeah, I guess.
I could see you in like a Cheerios commercial.
Cheerios.
Yeah, that just came to me. Mm-hmm. Like a cereal.
Is it because I'm white?
Oh my god!
Like a Cheerio?
What? What?
I'm white like a Cheerio.
What are we talking about here?
No, it's because you're a tourist.
Oh, okay.
Taurus, Cheerio. Sure, makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I just love crunchy foods. Okay. Oh, Debsy. Look what Debsy said.
Oh my gosh, look who's here. Debsy, we have room for one more.
Spazoid.
I'm just saying.
I love that she said spazoid. Gosh.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Aiden asks, I thought he was just a spazoid.
I haven't heard
Is that a question?
in forever.
Ooh, my new cereal should be called Spazoids.
There you go. There you have it.
Jeez.
Welcome, Debsy.
Gosh.
I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, we've got all the usual suspects here. We got Connie, Wayne, Ron, Suzanne, Deb Z, Sherry, I mean, just everybody. This entire group, when they get together,
yeah,
the energy is wacky. So
shenanigans. Yeah,
shenanigans. So
I love
brace
it.
yourselves, guys.
Wayne just finished the Ben & Jerry's ice cream and didn't offer me any.
Oh my gosh! See, now
Rude.
Suzanne's already ratting out Wayne.
That's rude.
That's rude. That's just rude.
You're spilling your personal details all over the chat rooms.
Wayne.
Constance said, "Is there a theme for this live?" That's funny.
Is there a theme? Yeah. Well, Aiden, what's the theme?
Bathtubs and ice cream.
Ice cream in the bathtub shenanigans.
Yes.
Wow.
What flavor? I'm just curious now. What flavor? Oh, let's not. Don't tell us. Don't tell us. Zip it, Wayne. No, I'm curious. Okay, so we're all going to guess what type of ice cream Wayne ate without sharing any to Suzanne.
Oh,
Something
I
with
have
peanut butter.
two.
Oh, what one?
Something with peanut butter in it.
I have two in mind. I can't figure out which one though. I'll wait till you all.
It tastes like chocolatey and fudgy and something crunchy in it.
I can't figure out if it's like isn't there something called moose tracks or something?
Oh yeah.
Or
Yeah.
if it's
those are peanut buttery cups with
Cherry
like
Garcia.
chocolatey.
Cherry Garcia.
Oh, I could see him being a Cherry Garcia kind of guy.
Let's see. Will they tell us? Will they be honest here?
The room got awfully quiet.
It really did. Oh, he said,
Totally.
Thank you for playing. Wow, wow, wow.
Wavy gravy. Could you
Wavy
imagine if that was actually? Oh, did you see that? That was one of the things that were happening on YouTube, that they were doing. Those foodie people were those like they were testing all of these different weird ice creams, and it was like craft dinner and like earth and all of these weird flavors. Yeah, it was a thing.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I saw that they have like
Wow.
macaroni flavored ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that. Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, ew.
Really?
It was
It's
right.
like orange, like the real thing. And
That's not even
Right.
right.
Suzanne said, "Wait, Kevin is close."
Oh, Kevin's close.
Dublin mudslide? Is that a real flavor? I've never heard
Dublin
of that.
mudslide.
I should know that because it's Irish.
I mean, I've had a mudslide before. I've never been to Dublin.
I've been to Dublin and I've had a mudslide. But
What's
it's
a
drink
mudslide?
there.
Oh,
It's like Kahlua and a milk. Like, no?
Like
or is it
a
ice cream?
mocha-ish drink.
Mhm.
I don't know. Not sure.
Tastes like Bailey's. Yeah, exactly, Wayne.
Yeah.
You got it.
Bailey's. I love Bailey's.
I just feel like we need to put closure to the ice cream. So
Okay, let's wrap it up.
totally, let's put that bowl to bed.
Okay.
What was the flavor? No, I'm just like, can we have a final answer, Wayne?
I guess it was Dublin mudslide.
Oh, that was actually it.
Oh, I don't know. Unless he was
okay.
just
I think it is Dublin mud slide. Let me look it up. Oh,
Irish cream ice cream with chocolate chip cookies, and coffee fudge swirls. That sounds awesome to me.
That's what I actually said. I was like, it was chocolatey, and that there was fudgy stuff, and then crunchy bits.
You're right.
I could taste it.
Congratulations.
Well done.
I should win. I should win free ice cream for a year or something.
You should totally right. You should get an ice cream named after you.
Yeah,
The
I'll contact
medium
Ben
ice
and Jerry.
Oh my gosh! Could you imagine? That's our homework. If we
Kevin
were an
Crunch.
ice cream, what would we
Kevin
be?
Crunch.
Yeah, they should make an ice
Crazy
cream just
Kevin
based
Crunch.
around this live stream. So, like something that represents
Yes.
Kevin, something that represents Lisa, something that represents.
Oh,
me.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I challenge someone in the chat to make an ice cream for us.
Perfect.
Anyway.
Oh, that's a challenge. Do you want the chat to make an ice cream? That's different. That's probably not a good question to ask. We'll regret this.
I think that Debsy will definitely say for Aiden Spazoid ice cream. That's just
Spazoid ice cream.
yes.
I'll get who knows what.
Oh, I missed some. I'm just going back to Star because you know me. You know what? I'm convinced that sometimes I actually, because I was paying attention this time. I don't know if you noticed that, but I was paying attention to the chat, and I feel like sometimes comments get missed. Like I went like I blinked, and I don't know. I feel like I missed.
Well,
some.
if the chat moves quickly, it's easy to.
Okay. Maybe that's it.
to do that. Because you'll see just the response to something and not what they responded to.
Right.
Because it's moving that quickly.
Yeah, sometimes
What
StreamYard
I
will like
do
move up.
sometimes, well, it's different when I do the live stream where it's just me on Sundays, I have a tendency to look at the chat on my phone.
Oh.
Because I think it's easier for me to follow on my phone than it is in StreamYard.
Okay. Maybe that's it.
It's weird. It's hard to say. It's hard to explain.
Mm-hmm. I could see that.
But it's all a matter of preference, really. Oh, Deb Z said, give me something with caramel.
Yes, Deb.
Chocolate. Throw in a few Wayne's, aka nuts. What?
Oh my.
What's happening?
No chocolate. No to the beginning, yes. I'm all about the caramel, but the rest, ixnay. Ixnay on the chocolate and the nuts gay.
That's like, oh my God.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hi, Toby Hall. Hello.
Hi, Toby. Nice to see you. Who else did I miss? Arlene, Oline.
Hello, Sid. That's new. Debsy said, no, not Wayne's nuts. I meant Wayne in the nut.
Exactly.
Thank you for the clarification there.
Oh my gosh. I'm still laughing at Constance. Is there a theme for this live?
I don't know.
Okay, I think I'm caught up. No, but I mean, no and yes. If there are questions, we would.
Hang on. What's he doing? What's happening here?
Well,
oh, sorry.
Are you hung up on something?
Totally.
You know, earlier on TikTok, I was scrolling, and apparently there's this saying where if you take a hanger, put it around your head, you will turn your head to the right. And I'm trying to see if that works. I don't know. Like
it's almost like a dowsing rod.
Yeah. Yes or no?
So it's like the hook on there will make you go that direction, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's not working for me.
Interesting.
Anyway, sorry.
The wonders of TikTok. I'll tell you what. Lots of
I am not on TikTok. I am not. I mean, you might be surprised, but I am not.
I've never posted anything on it, but I do look at it every so often. There's some stuff on there.
Yeah, I'm bad at going on TikTok because people that follow me are always commenting like, Aiden, go live. And I'm just like, I don't like it. It just moves too fast for me.
Moves too fast.
And isn't there a lot of people that because doesn't it alert like people that are not on your list? I don't know. How does it actually
work? It'll go on your For You page, or and if people watching certain topics related to what you do on your account, that live stream will show up on people's For You pages.
Got it. Yeah. All right. So we did have some questions.
Okay.
So, yeah, we do. So I'm going to go in no particular order. Oh, interesting. Okay. Seascape, you're up.
Seascape.
Can we still see Aiden? Oh, yeah, we can.
Aiden. Right. All right. What does one do if you simply have no clue what type of work I love to do? I don't think they would pay me to sit on the beach. Okay, is this a real question?
I don't know. Maybe not. Seascape. Oh, I should read it before I post it. I really should. I was just like, what
job would they be good at?
I think it's legitimate.
Okay.
I think it's legitimate. So a career. You're asking career. Seascape.
If you don't know what kind of work you'd love to do, I mean, gosh.
There's quizzes for that online. I took one. It told me to be a teacher.
Oh. Does that interest you?
Yeah, I feel like one way or another I would be fired for being crazy.
That's optimistic. God. He hasn't even done it yet. He's like, no, I'd be fine.
Well, I wouldn't give them homework. I wouldn't give
Prison.
them homework.
I mean, I could see prison.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
I've always wanted to go to prison. I think I would lead the gang.
What is happening?
I'd be like, you better give me those ramen noodles right now. I'm gonna shank you in your sleep.
He said shake. He straight
Total
up said
top dog.
shake. Oh my God.
It was actually a legitimate question. I was right. So
I'm glad.
Oh boy, these cards are active. Oh, look. Oh, no, for real.
You scared the hell out of me. I thought you fell in the tub. Okay.
Mentally.
Career transition.
transition.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's excellent. Excellent. Aline
is a
wants
good
to pinch
start.
your cheeks, Aiden.
I think I have that down. I can pinch my own cheek, see?
There you go.
So Seascape, we are on to something here. So stay tuned.
Right.
Might be a while. But
I'm throwing the deck of character on this one.
Mhm.
Same. That's what I reached for.
Nice.
And it's interesting that you have a dog in your profile picture because I'm trying not to read on your dog, and
It's a distraction, right?
it's like, oh my gosh, with the jersey.
Your dog wants to play sports. Let's see here.
Okay, so this is the an angel deck, the Spirit Messages, Daily Guidance Oracle, and Archangel Shamuel is coming through, and so that is the encouragement for change. So really tapping into this time to, although it feels uncharted, the Uncharted Sea card. That perspective, what's interesting is you can see the land from behind. So it's sometimes we just have to kind of 180 degree to really get that change in perspective. And the Into Me I See card, for me, I get the confidence in that. So I feel like the confidence, just the build and doing things that really bring back the confidence that feels that might have wavered a little bit in this time off. I do get the blessing card, so that there is the change that's happening, and that you're in the driver's seat of that. You get to decide where you put your interest, and then I feel like you're a very dedicated person. So once you make up your mind, I feel you really going into the area that not only brings you interest, but that you have passion about. So yeah, it feels good. I do feel, it feels opposite of like the office job, Monday to Friday, like, 9 to 5, really repetitive. It feels like it's a job that does have a creative aspect to it, and that there's like continual change in it. And I feel like that's actually really something that will.
Oh no. What?
Oh no.
What happened?
Oh no.
Aiden, what'd you do?
I shanked him in his sleep.
You shanked him. There he is.
I think someone took over the controls of Aiden.
I know. I blame him too.
Totally. He's like,
I'm not that good at technology. Don't worry.
Wow. But yeah, so just to finish that off, I feel like once you actually set your mind to the direction you want to go in that creative path, I feel like the doors will just open and things will present themselves. So I hope that resonates. Seascape.
Aiden, did you want to go next?
Oh, sure. Okay, so I also drew from the deck of character. Okay. trying to be serious. Got it. So the first card I get for you is the house under construction. So obviously this is something that you've been working on for a while now, and it's still in its process of you finding something that you want to do. But I get the mirror card, and it's all about finding what will bring you happiness. Really tune into what and look for what you want to do, not something. Obviously, you need something that's going to bring you income, but do something that you actually want to do, that you enjoy doing, that you look forward to waking up in the morning every day and doing it. Because otherwise, okay, I'm not going to show that card. Never mind. I do. Sorry. There's some cards I don't want to read on, or I don't want to talk about, because I'll just my head will just go in the wrong place. Anyways, so I got this card, Kneel Before No One. And I think that can go back off what Kevin was saying about not being like a normal job, like not having to wake up every day and go do it. So I think definitely this is maybe talking about you starting maybe your own business, because it's kneel before no one. Maybe you're going to be in charge of this. Some jobs that came to mind where you'd be in charge, like if you were on Etsy making some like supplies or crafts or something, or DoorDash, you wouldn't have to work for anybody. You'd have to work for yourself, or like Uber Eats or something along those lines. And then I also get the next right thing. So that goes in line with my construction, building the house card. You're definitely on the right path. Just try not to rush into anything before you do it, because if you rush into something and it turns out you don't like it, then it's probably going to cause you some issues. Your boss is going to be like, hey, why didn't you show up to work the last 2 days? And you'll just be like, oh, I just didn't like it. So that's what I would do. I got fired for doing that.
That's a great response. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I threw the deck of characters well. I got breath, and I think you definitely want something that's a breath of fresh air for you, something very different for yourself. And I got wrestling ring, and I think this is your inner and outer struggle with what's going on. I think this is pretty much your question, is what that one is. So I just have 3 more cards. I got tongue, and I think you want a job where I think you're knowledgeable. I think you want a job where you're able to sound your opinion more, and you're able to guide everybody in a certain direction, and you want your input to matter is the job that I think you want to have. Something where you can actually steer it a lot yourself, which is a lot of what the other gentleman just said, or where you're kind of in the driver's seat a little bit on stuff. But whatever this job is, I think it's going to be a surprise for you, because I got camouflage and gift. So I think it's going to be something you're not expecting, and I think it's going to be something that it's like a hidden treasure for you, So I do believe something's around the corner. I know I didn't specifically say what the job is, but just keep all your little feelers out there, and keep your mind open, and be receptive to any offers you may get, or something that just kind of you kind of feel like maybe this is something interesting to do. And there's no shame in the what do you call it, like the mid job, the what do you call it, transitional job. Maybe the job that's coming up next isn't the one, but it's the one that will propel you toward the one. So think about that too, because you might just need to get a job where you're learning a lot from that, and it's actually something that'll make you go in a different direction. It's all part of your path and all that. So think about it.
I almost get like a revisit of something that you did, like, I don't know, like 13 or 15 years ago. I don't know where that number's coming from, but yeah, it's interesting. And I do, yeah. Seascape, if you're there, I hope that resonates.
I hope so too.
Thanks for the question. But a beach sounds good. I mean, if all else fails. I mean, the
Hey.
beach. I mean, I want to go to
Sign
the
me up.
beach. Mhm.
You can be a lifeguard. I think lifeguards are fun. I mean,
Totally.
never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Hi, Lena and Wendy and Toby Hall. And I saw your questions, so I
Oh,
put
other
them in the
Kevin's here.
queue. Hi,
Hi,
Kevin. Kevin Loving Vibrations. I was on his channel and it was lovely.
Oh,
It was
nice.
so, yeah, it was really,
Kevin.
it was it was Kevin and I, and it was a very healing, just beautiful messages and lots of symmetry between the two of us reading. Yeah, it
Nice.
felt really wonderful. Yeah, and the chat family was very receptive and really, acknowledged that. So yeah, it was wonderful.
Yay.
Can't wait to do it again.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
I'll have to catch that. Was that on your channel or his channel?
That was on Kevin's channel. Yeah, Kevin's
I'll
Loving
look for that.
Vibrations. Yeah, just on Thursday, if I remember correctly. No, not Thursday. Oh goodness, I'm horrible. Oh, maybe it was Sunday. I don't. Saturday. I mean,
Seascape just told Aiden can't swim really well. People would die. So
Hey, that's
I
the
got
fun
the
of the
lifeguard
job.
things out.
yeah.
That's the fun of the job. Maybe like a lifeguard for a bathtub. I think that would, or maybe
Oh.
my lifeguard for my bathtub. Oh well,
Back
that would
to
be
the
weird.
bathtub.
Kevin, it was yesterday. Oh my goodness, you guys, it was yesterday.
Wow. And you said it was what, like last week?
I was like,
November
Kevin, I'm
14th.
pretty sure I watched
Oh
that yesterday.
heavens.
November 14th.
Why didn't you say, Aiden, I just had a
Sometime around
birthday. So yeah, totally. I know it was this year. Oh goodness. Well, thank you, Kevin. It
Awesome.
was a wonderful show.
Oh.
I just maybe blacked out as far as the timeline. Okay, we're gonna get serious here. You know me, I love the mediumship. Nivra, if you're still here, if you could let us know, and what a beautiful name, Nivra.
I like that.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good river name, like a good name for a river. The Nivra River.
Has good flow. If you're here, if you could let us know. She's here. Are we saying your name right too? Or am I saying your name right? It's beautiful. It's not mandatory you answer that, but I'm just curious. Oh. And she's looking, does my husband James have a message for me?
She said long eye. So would that be Nivra?
Nivra.
Oh, Nivra. Ooh, I even like that better.
Yeah, that's better.
I love that. Yeah. I get the number 3 around when I start to tune in. I get the number 3. I don't know if it's 3 years, but something 3 is significant. And then January, February, March. And then the month of March, in addition to that. I'm curious if you understand that, Nivra. My breathing is labored. I'm also curious if you would understand that around James.
James.
Today would be his birthday.
Oh, wow. Well, happy birthday
to him. Yeah. Oh, that's so tough. So sorry for your loss. Oh boy. Respiratory failure. Yeah, the breathing. Oh boy. Okay, I know I'm with him. And I don't know why I keep shuffling these cards. I'll just go with it. I feel like he's recognizing the period of time where he was reliant on you, and he just really wants to it just is, it comes with so much gratitude and appreciation around that time that you had to set different things, and he's not saying exactly what, but to the side. And it was just the responsibility and your dedication and just the breathing, your dedication and what you did to contribute to like the nearing the end. He just really wants to acknowledge you for that. So just huge love and appreciation around that. The feeling of love and I feel like the chemistry, like the sensuality that you had between the two of you, it just feels very magnetic. Like the love doesn't even seem to, I don't know, there's just something that's just so sensual and beautiful between the chemistry of you both. And he's acknowledging that, and that's the feeling that I'm getting between you, as well as the kind of reliance. Yeah, I will pull a couple cards.
You got anything, Aiden, yet?
Yeah, I just pulled 2 cards so far. I'm still pulling more. But the first card I got was the Tower. And what I'm getting is this, your husband's passing was very, I feel like it was very sudden, and you had a very rude awakening. And once he passed, you had to juggle so much with the Two of Pentacles, with money, finances, keeping your life all in balance when it seems like your life is falling apart. So that's what I'm getting so far. I'm going to pull some more cards on it and see if he has a message for you. So,
yeah, I got. Well, I just think this card's lovely. I got the Knight of Cups for you, and I think this is James, offering you all the love in the world continuously. This hasn't stopped; it's still happening. So you're still getting a lot of that. That's a lot of the message. Now, I do think it's interesting. Aiden mentioned finances and stuff. That's kind of how I felt with the Four of Pentacles here. I think that some of the messages to be mindful of, even if there are possessions that you need to let go of, that you're hanging on to unnecessarily, but at the same time, if there are possessions that you need to hang on to, that's important as well. So, but there is something with this. I don't know if it's a case of since his passing, you've had to kind of reevaluate the finances, and that's an issue. But definitely, you're resourceful is what I'm feeling. Is that you're very resourceful, and you're very in touch with what you need to do and how to budget and all that stuff. Because I got the Page of Swords here, and that's you you're having to juggle a little bit, but you know what to do. You know it needs to be done, and that's not going to be a thing for you. I think it's interesting Kevin had the 3 thing, because I got the 3 of Cups, but it made me feel more along the lines of, I don't know if there's 3 people in your immediate family, or there's something about the 3 that's important here. So I'll just leave that there. So I don't know.
Okay, where do I want to go? So he's taking me back. He wants you to know that he's with his full deep breath. So in that, just allowing yourself to let go of the fear and the uncertainty that you question. I can hear you questioning, is he okay? And just know with certainty that he is back in the fullness of his breath. It was interesting. I asked for some animal medicine, and the wolf card came through, and I know it's a wolf, but I also see it as a dog. And I'm curious if you would understand, because I see him with a dog, as well as the wolf is a very guardian type and energy, and just the feeling of safety that it provides you. I know that he is with you, and I know that you feel him with you. And that's a beautiful feeling, that there is that safety and guardianship with him. And he is actually bringing me to a higher view. So I know that you're actually, it's two parts to what he's saying. There's one part of it is when Lisa brought up the 3 people, I feel there's a communication separation with someone. He's acknowledging that, and he wants you to take the higher view. So he wants you to take a higher view that sometimes is really difficult to do in the humanness of who we are. We get caught up in the you're right and I'm wrong and all of that. But he wants you he invites you to take a higher view for the perspective that you need with that. And in all things, you can do things with love, is what he's saying. So not only is he bringing forward that love, and he's saying the flowers. So the flowers that were in Lisa's first card, I think they were red roses. There's significance with the flowers. I know this is a lot of information, but he wants to get it in. And then there's also mention of the tattoo. And I think I saw that in one of Lisa's cards as well, if I'm remembering correctly. And he's bringing it up again. So there's some significance about tattoo. So I'm so sorry for your loss, Nifra. Yeah.
Both of those are in this card, a tattoo and flowers.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think the tattoo's heart, is it not? I can't see it, but a heart. Yeah, I think it is.
I think, yeah, it is.
Beautiful. We'll leave you with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, his energy came in strong. Kevin, you felt too.
She said he used to pick me flowers.
So beautiful.
Sweet.
Yeah, and when you said flowers, I drew this card. It's about comfort, and there are flowers on the front of that card.
Oh, so good.
And I also got, oh my gosh, sweetness.
Oh, and a heart.
And the heart.
Yeah.
And the heart.
Yeah. So obviously, Nivra, you put a lot of yourself into him. You put a lot of love into this person, and that's what I'm getting from this card. It doesn't. This card never means like bad all the time. You put a lot into this person, and when he was gone, you felt like you lost a best friend. And so what I'm just getting from him is, I just feel like he has an overwhelming sense of gratitude for all that you did to cover what he left behind, like all his expenses, and just he applauded you for moving forward and stepping in the right direction, than going backwards and really grieving really, really, really hard, and not being able to move forward. So
nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good energy from James, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He passed April 7th.
Wow. Oh, so soon. Yeah. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you for the question. And we will. Where are we there? Dun, dun, dun. All righty. Arlene has wings. And she has amethyst wings.
All right. I see that.
That's an amazing picture.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I think that's a new picture for you, Arlene. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, I saw it
Beautiful.
yesterday when she came on my channel. I was like, oh my gosh, I love that picture. I love the
Me
crystal
too.
thingy
It's
behind you.
very cool.
Mm.
Coming for you in June. Oh, goodness. I am maybe I should use a different deck. I don't know. Well, I'm trying to use Andrea's cards on this one, but I'm not sure what one of these cards means. But it makes me feel like a relationship kind of thing. But I don't know if Arlene's looking for a relationship. Arlene, are you in a relationship or are you looking for one? That could make all the difference because I'll have to get a different deck here. I mean, depending on what this fourth card actually means, it made me feel more along the lines of relationship. But you guys can go ahead while I figure this out because I don't know. Something's coming for her. June. Something good. I mean, it's really good.
I don't think it's singular. It feels like all of these, it feels like you've given yourself a little bit of a kick in the butt. Like a little bit of okay, it's time to I don't know. It feels like you've been in this idle, and I don't mean that in a way that is self-punishing or anything, nothing along those lines, but it just feels like you've acknowledged that you've been in this transition / idle kind of time. What Spirit's saying is really interesting. So they are prompting you to continue or relook at areas of your spiritual journey where you were trying some different things, and maybe going back to some of those. If there were certain things that interested you and you perhaps just put it on the shelf, they're encouraging that. They're also saying, I feel like you hear things. So they're making me aware that you're strong in the clairaudience. So really being just not that you're not aware of it, but just keep that in mind, that they're communicating through your clairaudience. They're saying to really go into what could be really helpful for you is prioritizing things. So to really get kind of the direction and motivation and a bit more organization to get into the, maybe just prioritize a few different areas so that it's a little more self-directed. There's an aspect of being compassionate with yourself because I feel like you can be your own worst critic in moments. They're recognizing that, but that change is coming. Change is actually starting to occur, and that there's a lot of pleasure. So I don't know if that sounds really broad, but it feels like that's encompassing of the energy of not only the month of June, but kind of 6 months out is the feeling. So it does feel like potential in many aspects of your life. It feels really good and exciting and lots of pleasure in that. So that's what I'm getting for you. So
go for it, Aiden.
Okay. So I'm definitely getting that you have been very hard on yourself with all three of these cards, with the Seven of Swords reversed, the Two of Wands reversed, and the Five of Swords reversed. You've been very hard on yourself this past year, and I think June will be. I mean, I feel like you feel like you are in a very low place right now, but June is. You're gonna go back up. June is just like Kevin said, a transition. You're on your way to greatness, and I get the card Queen of Wands for you. And the keywords on here, you're just very strong and independent, and charismatic. And then I also drew from my other deck, which is just telling you to trust the process. You're on the right path. And I think this really gears for career, this career reading. So just trust the process. You're gonna be where you're supposed to be very soon. And back to what Kevin said about hearing things. I know you said you don't hear things, but I got this card, very interesting, Sky Daddy, and it's all about tuning into yourself and very much listening to the things that spirit gives to you. You may be blocked off from receiving these messages for some reason. So I also got the Judgment card, and that's all about spiritual awakening and raising your consciousness. So definitely look into like more meditations and stuff like that. And then for the month of June, I get the Eureka card. So if you have like a hobby, I know you're retired, so you don't work anymore, but I feel like this is more like hobby, what you want to do now that you're retired. So you're definitely headed into a better place this June, this month. And if you're looking for something fun to do on the side, this is definitely a good month to work on that.
Yeah, I just have to point out the time was, Arlene, this is so great. When you, what caught my eye, first of all, is that you said that that you're on a soul journey. I love that. And I looked at the clock and it said of the live and it said 55:55. And then I looked at the time of your, when you said your first comment, it was at 5:55, and 5 is the number of all about change. So it's so perfect. I just wanted to point that out. I love that. It's interesting. And sometimes where we are, just acknowledging that when we're picking up on things, it's sometimes just the potential of what the potential could be, and it's, you know yourself the best, and I love that you sound and feel very clear on where you're at. So sometimes what people can pick up is different potentials, but nothing is ever overridden by what you know about yourself. So it's so awesome. I love that. And Lisa.
Yeah, what I threw, I saw that Deb Z said Lisa changing decks. Yeah, I decided to throw an oracle card just to kind of see what the other stuff is. But this is what I got. I mean, it's pretty basic. I got trust. It says trust. I got soon. It says soon. So something good is coming soon, and it's not just general good. I got the sun. And I got this, and this is what made me feel relationship based. It almost, it's like a union of some sort. I mean, it could totally be a partnership or maybe a friendship. But I kind of wanted to hold it up to see what it made you feel like. Maybe it makes you feel a certain way seeing this. Does this, turn any kind of way, make you feel like that's something that makes sense to you? But I was hung up on relationship. I know you said you're probably not looking for a relationship, but I decided to throw the oracle card. I got let love in.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. So something to think about. I mean, usually these things happen when you're not looking. So I don't know. But either way, whatever, and based on what the gentlemen have said, what's coming for you is good. I mean, you got good stuff coming your way for sure. Soon, however you define soon. So, she said, 555 changes coming. Yeah. And you have not met anyone. Okay. Yeah. I just thought that was hilarious that I got that card, but.
Yeah. And Lisa, when you showed that like chain thing, I pulled this card. So Scott Allen sent me his deck, and I was like, I should use it for the first time. This is the first time using it.
Nice. Yeah.
So I got this card: love and connect with other souls.
Oh,
and
interesting.
I feel like that really makes sense with like the chain thing.
Yeah,
So
maybe
definitely,
it's just a group setting, a community of your own, locally. Yeah, maybe it's something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be romance.
Yeah.
Just let love in. Be open to connections. That could very well be it. Like a chain, connections. Maybe that's what that is.
And when I first read your question, Arlene, the first thing that came to mind is you're a foodie. I love food too. That's the first thing that came to mind, that you love food. I love food too. Like I just saw you like sitting at like a restaurant eating like fries. I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's my dream. I just want to do that all the time.
It's
But
great.
so yeah, maybe June's full of fries and guys. Who knows?
Fries and guys.
Fries and
Is that what you
guys.
said? I love it. I love it. All righty.
Maybe a pet relationship. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's all good
Let's
though.
see. Lovely M. What a beautiful picture. Lovely M. I'm curious if you're still here. Lovely M.
Any messages from my brother? Lovely may be lurking, but I haven't seen Lovely in the chat lately. Oh, you're welcome, Arlene.
Of course. Mm-hmm.
Oh, bye, Wendy.
Bye, Wendy. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thanks
Oh,
for
everybody
stopping
hit the
by.
like button for Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
On your
Thank
way
you.
out the door,
Yes.
on your way in, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And don't forget to
Subscribe.
subscribe and subscribe to Lisa's channel, Spirit Intuitive Tarot, and Aiden's channel is, why can't I see it? Aiden, what's your channel again?
Aiden reads tarot.
Aiden Reads Tarot.
Thank you.
And she has 3 dogs. Yes, Deb, she has 3 dogs. I don't see Lovely M, and maybe we'll come back to it if we have time.
Okay.
Just with the mediumship, I find I like them to be here if that's
Nice to have feedback.
Yeah, just get a bit of validation before we go into the messaging. Toby Hall. Toby Hall, since my wife's heart attack, I'm feeling dogs talking to me. Not in words, more like feeling. Is this true? Felt my past dog run my light twice in a kitchen. Oh, wow. I'm okay. That's so funny because Spirit was prompting me that I was going to share this earlier. Last night I watched someone help me out. Encanto, the movie. And it was all about like the whole family had all of these different gifts, and they're making me aware of that one of them had I think it was the young boy, one of the last ones to get his gifts. He had the ability to communicate with the animals, and he knew what all the animals were saying. So to answer your question, it's an absolute yes. Our ability to communicate with the animals, often the animals come in with a different way of messaging and languaging, and helping us as humans, the humanness of us, to really understand and to drive home some like really strong, beautiful, healing, medicinal messages. And so without a doubt, the communication with dogs in that feeling. And I love that when we can step into that place of feeling versus like thinking, that's just the pureness of our communication, whether that is spirit to spirit or, human to human or human to animal. That is a very strong communication through that. So, and then the physical feeling of the dog rubbing up against your leg. That's a thing we sometimes discredit it afterwards. Our head gets back into it. So we have these experiences, and then it's like the humanness kind of goes like, well, wait a minute, like da da da, and we try to talk ourselves out of it. Yeah. And that's it. So that's sometimes our inability to comprehend spirit communication. But then that's the thing, that the trust becomes strengthened often when we have more and more of these experiences. So to answer your question, without a doubt, I don't need to go to the cards, but I will pull a card or two. But that's what I get. And I'm sorry for your how is she doing? I'm curious about that. How is she doing since the heart attack?
I'm wondering if
Oh my God, look at Sharon just put. She said, this is so interesting, and I'll put it back there. Yeah, interesting yesterday. That's so cool.
mm-hmm, for sure. Hi, Rhubarb.
So awesome. Hi, Sharon.
I didn't even know you're in there, Rhubarb.
Me neither. I just saw it.
I know, she was like appeared on the screen. I'm like, what?
I love it.
Sharon's
Animal.
here.
Meow. Hi, butterflies are free. Hi, Sheila, Angel Feather Tarot. Nice to see you. And Strawberry Rhubarb. Yeah, I didn't see your question. See, I told you I missed some. Yeah, of course, Sharon, if you have a question. My esteemed panel of guests, I didn't check to see how much time they have, but I think they're good for another 4 or 5 hours. So go ahead, ask
good
questions.
till at least midnight. It's the effing weekend, so I'm down for whatever.
Pull up a chair, get a beverage of your
That's
choice.
right. We'll have a brief intermission. And we'll pick up where we left
I
off.
love it. Thank you all for being here. I just have to say that. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if I've missed any of you, I apologize.
So, I mean, any pet stuff that comes up, and this is actually just me trying to relate to it personally. I know that for myself, I get lots of pet visitations when I'm asleep. It's weird. So I do think that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I get the vibe that happening is like a sense of comfort. It's like that event just happened with your wife. It's almost like your pets are reaching out to you to provide that unconditional comfort and love, is what I'm feeling. So I did throw two, they're like clarification cards here. And one says peace. And one, there's two sides of this one. One says muddy and one says clear, depending on it. But it was upright. It came clear. So I think there's like a clear message of peace. Like it's an effort of calming, of make sure everything's fine and make sure you're fine. And it's a very emotional connection. So I'm totally on board with feeling like when the pets cross over, that connection is still there, that sense of being there for you. So that's what I'm getting.
Cool.
So just the first card I got, I pulled from Scott's deck again. I got this one. Your ancestors are with you in spirit.
Oh.
And I don't think it's just ancestors. I think everybody that you love that's on the other side is with you.
Yeah.
But I do think that your wife sent your dog to come give you some love. And I do think that she did that. So that's just what I'm getting just so far. Yeah.
That's cool.
I'll just finish up, but because there was I asked for a message, and so the message is to just go ahead and do it. And I was like, go ahead and do what? And there's this aspect of writing or creative writing. And when Lisa was talking about, this is how I heard it, something about the therapy and the emotion and all of that, a good way of releasing that. And I feel that it's more than just the release. I feel there's a creative aspect to it, is the writing. I feel there's a call for you around writing. And I'm curious if that would resonate with you. Or not.
Let's see.
Yeah. It's interesting. And hi, Shay Kitty. I love the lurkers. I'm saying hello to all of you.
Oh, the
all
lurkers in
in your
bed.
bed or in the bathtub or
Oh no, not
wherever you
the tub
lurk.
again.
Yeah, the tub lurkers. Aiden's
Not
like,
the
guilty.
tub. Right.
Yes. Phelan, I love how you languaged that. Animals have such a pure masters at unconditional love. They sure do. They sure do. They teach us that all the time. Yep.
I will be back in 2 seconds. My air is on, and that's cooler here, and I'm freezing. So I'll
Of
be
course.
right back in a second.
Yeah, I can be here for 4 hours if you need me. Just let me know.
Absolutely. That is so true. All right.
Yeah, I
Aiden, when
have
you
to.
finish.
I'll be right back. Just like Lisa, I'll be right
Sure.
back.
Are you guys
We're
conspiring something?
No,
I feel I'm being.
I have to go deal with my sibling.
It's all good.
Okay.
It's
Sorry.
fine. It's all good.
All righty.
Toby Hall. Actually, I can fall asleep standing. That's like a super talent. Hi, Sheila Edwards. Nice to see you. I don't know if I've seen your name before. And if I have, I apologize. I just had a birthday and I'm getting older. And well, sometimes you forget things. Like when you were on Kevin's channel. It was yesterday. It was less than 24 hours ago and I forgot. I'm
Sharon just
humiliated.
said, I love lurking under a different name. Why? If you're lurking,
What?
you don't even need to change your name. You can be yourself.
Can you change your name? Oh, you could change your name? Oh.
I guess. Yeah.
That
You
sounds
can have
mischievous.
different account. I know she's like, you just kind of ratted yourself out there. Sharon.
Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
Sheila, it gets worse, Kevin. I know. It's all good though. We remember what we're supposed to remember. That's the way I always say it. Remember what we're supposed to remember. Okay. Where are we going here?
I don't know what's going on. What happened since I stepped away? Anything?
Aiden went to go have a bath and
is it bath time?
no.
No,
Welcome back, Aiden.
I can join my bathtub if you want me to.
Yeah. We could totally do a live stream from the bathtub.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Let me go do it.
The beach, the bathtub.
Here he goes. Don't dare him. He will do it.
Lena. Are you still here, Lena?
Hi, Lena.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lena said, so happy I stumbled across you. Love tonight. Oh, yes. You got to subscribe to Kevin's channel. It's the best.
Aw.
You must do it.
Well, we are glad you stumbled, ran, crawled, like moonwalked, however you got here.
Moonwalk.
We applaud you. We applaud you.
Yes, Sheila. Aiden has beautiful hair. Yes,
he does.
Well, thank you, Sheila. Thank you. That's so nice.
Were you on Sheila's channel?
I was.
How did that go?
It was interesting because it was like right in the midst of my COVID, like right before I knew I had COVID.
Oh, heavens.
And my mom dropped off medicine to my dorm, and I had to go down there like right while we were live. So like it was very interesting.
Oh no!
But we're gonna do it again. We're gonna.
I love it. Oh,
I'm glad you recovered well from that.
Connie, I have your question start. I think you're the next one, if I remember correctly. So yes, no worries. Oh, your birthday's Sunday. Oh, you're a Gemini as well. She's here. Perfect. Message from my spirit guides, please and thank you. Okay, this is the wrong. Oh, okay.
I'm still getting my bathtub. I'm just getting all my cards in my hands. You can get a bathtub tour.
Oh no, bathtub tour.
Which way is up?
Okay, I'll be right
Go
back.
for it. We'll see how it goes. Go ahead.
Connie's on the fish diet. Okay.
Oh,
Haven't heard of that one.
I haven't either.
Mm. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting.
So, Lena, I'm getting a message of resilience for you. I'm getting cards that indicate you have had to make some difficult choices. I got the 7 of Cups, and sometimes we call this the whole illusion delusion, but I really do see this as you making different choices. But I think you're good at making the right choices. But here's where I'm not sure. I did get the 7 of Wands. So that's a little bit of defensiveness on something, on some issue. And then I've got all these swords that are like about truth and justice. And I got the King of Swords. I got the Knight of Swords. It's about using your voice. It's about your opinion mattering and things like that. I feel like the message is, whether that's so or not, I got the 8 of Coins, the Knight of Wands, and the World. And I think that whatever decisions you've had to make, or whatever decisions are ahead for you, oh gosh, I mean, you're like out of this world, literally. You've really got everything on your side. The universe is on your side. I think that your energy's great. There's something really not just creative about you, but there's something about you that's very you're very innovative, like a go-getter kind of person is what I'm feeling. And I think that you're able, and that's where that resilience kicks in, that you've got a lot of strength. There's a lot of you're like a trendsetter almost is what I'm feeling. But okay. Oh, difficult breakup a year ago. Okay. Gotcha. Well, look, your energy's great. It's fabulous. I feel like even though you've been through the difficult breakup, you've had you got a really high confidence level. You're able to really bounce back like tenfold, and I love that. And I think that you're on track. Just keep doing what you're doing, I think, is what I'm getting. Oh God, what now? Oh, what happened? What just happened? What happened? Aiden's
look where.
Yeah, don't dare me. I will do it.
I said don't dare me. Aiden's crazy, guys.
Amazing.
He's sitting in the tub, literally, with his cards.
With like 48 decks.
And a sweater.
Oh my God.
Yes, I am crazy.
I love it.
Lena, I
Go
do
ahead,
have two cards
Aiden.
for you.
I
The
love
first
it.
one says, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
The acoustics are great in the bathroom. So
Seriously.
Oh, okay. I should do this more often. I love the background. I think it depicts me in a gingerbread house. Anyways, Lena, the first card I got for you was no victim mentality. You control your life. So I do
More
with
like
this.
a house of cards. Sorry.
Yeah, do with this message as you will. Lisa, why are you laughing? This is serious business. And then I
I'm
also
just waiting for the water to turn on. That's all.
Oh,
But go ahead.
Oh!
I knew he would do it. That's why I said that.
Oh.
I knew he would try it. All right, go ahead.
Oh boy.
Okay, sorry, Lena. So I also get this card, Pleiadian energy of love and healing. So whatever's out there, you have a lot of protection and love from your spirit guides and your spirit team. I'm sorry, I haven't shuffled a lot. I was doing the transition to my bathtub. I think I might do all my videos in the future here. I think it has a sense of I'm just a normal person. I take baths and showers.
I'm so picturing your family or whoever is over there going, is he in the bathroom with all his cards? What's going on tonight?
I mean,
what are you doing in there? You've been in there for 2 hours.
I know.
I need to use the toilet.
They're like, does Aiden have an OnlyFans or something? No, I'm just in the bathtub with cards on the shelf.
I know. I agree. It's hard to keep this serious. It's true. But I feel like we all needed a good laugh. So there you have it.
For sure.
I will add to that. Lena, again, like your energy is very, it's beautiful and expansive. And I feel like I feel like my guides are stepping in to remind me that the conversations that I have with them they're so natural, and they're letting me know that it feels familiar. Like they're mirroring that with you, that your communication with your guides feels similar in that. So don't question, don't second guess that in the communication that you're already having. All is well. And so they're aware of what they're making me aware of is that, yes, in reflection of what you've been through, I feel like you are so positive, and your outlook, and maybe that's something that you've had to work at, but it's like you've taken it as, this didn't happen to me, this happened for me. And I feel like with that, it's just such an empowering way about you, one of the many aspects to you. I'm not quite sure what's happening down below, but I'm going to keep focus on this one. What they're reminding you, and this is perfect timing, is that to be impeccable with your words. I pulled from the 4 Agreements. It's one of my favorite books. Don Miguel Ruiz, and it's the 4 Agreements. So just being mindful of your words. So whether that's the words that you speak about yourself or to other people, that the impact of that can be like, those can manifest into like bigger than what we sometimes mean them to be. So just be real mindful of that. And they're acknowledging that you've been facing your fear. So there's some things that feel like maybe scary and new, and there's change in that. I don't feel like that's over, but on the other side of it is the abundance and greatness. So just keep going through it is what they're encouraging. And yeah, your energy is magnificent. So yeah, keep shining your bright, bright light in that. And happy early birthday, my Gemini sister.
Mm-hmm. Right, you Geminis, you guys are coming out of the woodwork.
I know, it's wild.
Gemini season.
I know, Gemini's rising.
Right.
Yeah. I think we're often misunderstood. Like this whole, like, there's duality in all of us, and sometimes I think the Geminis get the target where it's like a little bit hard sometimes, because we can, maybe we just show those aspects sometimes a little bit more or not. I don't know, but it's curious to me. But yeah, I love my Geminis.
You guys get a bad rap. I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the time. Yeah.
Thank you, Sharon Sight, for putting that up. And yes, you're so welcome. Oh, Sheila, you're a Cancer. Oh, okay, cool. Yes, agreed. Geminis can be, yeah, we can be misunderstood, especially in our self-expression when we're talking about emotions. Sometimes people think like, oh, that's crazy, or it's this or that. And it's like, maybe that has to do with being impeccable with our words. Perhaps that is even more important, and that's for me as well in this moment. So yeah, it's curious. Hi, Prince Charming's mom.
I love Gemini.
Welcome.
I've always been a Gemini fan.
Thank you.
And Libras have that balance too. Gemini whole duality. I think Libras have that too, that duality. So
it's so true. Connie, you are next. And then after Connie, lovely M. Did we already do I have lovely M, Sylvie. I have Phelan, strawberry rhubarb. I think those are the questions that I have.
It's so interesting how when you say you have a whole lot of starred questions, I just show a few. I just have 2. You just named off like 5 things.
Oh, I think that happened last time with us for some reason.
Isn't that weird?
I'm
go with whatever you're saying.
Yeah. Libra moon. Oh, okay. Yeah. Got it.
Libra moon. Double duality there.
Totally.
Literally scrubbed.
Totally. Oh, Connie B. That's a tough one. I feel like there's urgency around this. My heart's racing. Like this is happening. Like I feel like there's not.
Yeah, Connie is asking
like it's happening.
Previous move questions. So,
and
I remember one of them. I'm gonna have to try to erase what that was. So
I feel conflict around it, like around like the. I don't know. Are you being not against your will, but kind of I don't know. There's something there. Feels interesting.
If I remember correctly, she had a fear of where she's currently residing, that them raising the
rent.
The rate. Yeah, I think that's what she said. I don't know, but we'll see what she says. I think it's what she said. Maybe something's changed. I don't know. She said, no, I haven't received my lease. Yes, I don't want my rent to be raised. We've
lived here 6 years. I mean, I feel like you're moving, Connie. I feel a move. I feel it through my whole body.
Yeah, I'm getting interesting cards. Oh my gosh. So Connie, the first card I got for you was the Death card. Death. And it's all about, in this case, change. But the keywords on here are the end / it's over. And transition. So I definitely think what Kevin said, you're gonna be finding a new place. And then I get the King of Swords reversed, and that's all about being unprepared, mentally unprepared, having to deal with the cold, harsh truth, And I also get the Nine of Swords, and normally when we look at the Nine of Swords, we can tell that this is not a really good card to get most of the time. And so you've obviously been having some anxiety problems over this. I mean, I think everybody would, if they are planning to move.
Pardon me.
But then I also get the Wheel of Fortune, and this represents to me like luck. Your luck always changes. So I know that you might feel a little broken. You might not know what to do. So this card says broke is the beginning. So you might feel like a little broken right now. And then this card, the hot tub is too hot. And it's interesting that I got this card because I'm currently in a tub. But
My God.
so you may feel that your comfort level is running out.
What a coinky.
What a coinky dinky.
What a quinky dink.
Yeah, I love how I just go from serious to saying, and I'm currently in a tub, so.
Oh my God, that's a first for me. I know I'm new and all, but this is a first. This is a first, and I love it.
Yeah.
And so
I'm glad I get to. This is a first for me too. I don't think I've ever been in a aquatic pool of water that is not currently in a tub.
It's the inaugural tub tube.
Tub Tube. Welcome to Tub Tube.
Welcome to Tub Tube. I'm Aiden, and this
These are your guests, Kevin and Lisa.
It's gonna get so wet today.
Oh.
What?
I don't edit.
What?
Edit. Kevin, timestamp 131. Edit. Okay.
Yeah. Note to self: delete this video.
Oh my God. Oh. Well, the channel was fun while it lasted, folks.
Yeah,
2
right.
episodes.
It's like hello and goodbye, all in one.
We're making such a big splash, guys.
Literally, yes. Absolutely.
I feel like we're sinking, but I mean, potato.
The puns, I love it.
Totally. You're totally, Aiden, you're going to be full of wrinkles.
Yes.
Did I read on this yet? No, I didn't. Okay.
Who are you reading on? What?
Connie B. I love her dearly. Connie B, I feel like you're actually crystal clear in this. I feel the discomfort for obvious reasons, which you know the discomfort around it. But I feel just moving through it, this discomfort, you're going to fall in love with where you're going to be. And I feel like it's a little bit distance-wise more than what you had hoped for. But it does feel like there's an option that's a little bit further out that will kind of, you'll be able to check the boxes. And safety, I think, is important. And the affordability, of course. But I just feel like the potential is there. So yeah, the encouragement is to just to continue to move through it, to really continue to move through it. Yeah.
Oh my God!
I mean,
he just left. There's no telling what he's going to.
He left. I was going to say he left the building, but he left the tub. He left the he left the tub. But yeah, Connie, let us know how that goes.
Oh well, let me show mine. I haven't shown mine yet. Okay,
Oh,
so
I'm so sorry.
no problem.
Can't
But I
believe
think
it.
you'll like what I got. I decided to use Freebirds cards on this one.
Oh,
And,
cool. I have to get that deck.
Yes, yeah.
Mhm.
I did get Snake. So, be very discerning with what's going on with you with this. Because there's different keywords on this. It can totally be about lies and distractions and stuff, but it's also about shedding. So, it could be about moving forward and all that too. But just think about that card. These are the ones that I'm excited about. I was waiting to do this. I got Key and House, which I think is super cool, which is so relevant to what's going on. Because ribs hurt from laughing. It's hilarious. But it's about your home. It's about success. It's about karmic lessons, being grounded. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. But I do think that there is something. And I almost feel like this is me going back to the previous reading because I feel like I'm saying the same thing again. I feel like wherever you are, you're going to make it your own. I think I said that last time, and I feel that exact same way this time out too. But pay attention to everything, and you're intelligent. Weigh your options and all that stuff. My last card I got is Clover, and this is all about luck and happiness, opportunity. So whatever's happening soon, it's going to be the right move for you. But I honestly do not know if you're going to be staying or going. But wherever you are, I think you'll be fine. And I'm gosh, about raising the rate where you are. I'm not real clear on that, but oh gosh. There's a lot to this one. And it seems like you've kind of set a deadline for yourself. So that puts a lot of pressure on it too, for you. But I think if you just kind of go with your gut, I think that's the way to go. So whatever that gut feeling is what I'm feeling. So go with your gut, Connie.
And even it goes back to the languaging, and that was just, it's funny that you just said that, Lisa, because that's where I was at in going back to the last reading. And the message was to be impeccable with your words. And sometimes when we get into the depths of like the discomfort of what we're not really looking forward to and dislike, and I think sometimes we can hate certain things, and we have to be mindful of what that actually does for us or to us, and sometimes it doesn't work to our benefit. So moving past that in the discomfort will create the change, and on the other side of that that's why the potential for me there, because I know how powerful and clear and powerful you are, Connie. So in that, using that energy and drawing from that place to move through the temporary shittiness, if you will, to get to that other place. That's where I feel the potential is really strong for you to move, because I feel if you stay, you're going to be impacted in ways that feel more like this than they do going past the temporary discomfort. So
Right.
That's what's coming through for you in that, Connie. And lots of prayers to you around it. I mean, that's we've all been in that place of things where we're just like, damn, but beyond it, there is pressure or pleasure and a release in that. So yeah, for sure. I got lost in turning my sales. Yeah, I get it, Connie. All the best with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a change will be good for you and your son. Yep, totally. Yeah, beautiful. All righty. Oh, Sheila, you sprained your ankle. Oh boy.
Oh
boy.
Slowing the uptake.
Okay. Lovely M, are you still here? Did we do a reading for her already? Lovely M? Because didn't I say or was she not here? Oh, that's right. She wasn't here.
Yeah.
Let us know if you're back here. And then Sylvie. I got your question, but if you could just maybe clarify in what kind of area you'd like us to focus on. And if it could be a little bit more in this moment. And that's just my dog, Jake, saying hi, if you can hear that.
Hi, Jake.
Jake.
Hi, doggy.
Jake wants to do a reading.
He totally does.
Jake's like, yes. Dad, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. You're welcome, Connie, of course. MR. Did you have a question, MR? M.R.
Oh, Monique. Hi, Monique.
Oh, Monique. Did I miss your question? Oh, please, can you post it again? I am so sorry.
Yeah, sometimes StreamYard eats up the questions.
I know, it's probably me. And Phelan, are you still here? And strawberry rhubarb are used to hear you. That's if there's any other questions I might have missed. It's quite the probability of that is extremely high. So if you want to repost it, okay, MR, there you are, perfect. If you want to repost it, okay, that card wants to come out. If you want to repost it, that would be great.
Right on.
Oh, so the card that stuck to my arm and then fell out of the deck was the Soaring into Joy. So that feels really good in relation to what your question is about being offered a new job this summer. Feels really good, MR. And I think you said her name is Monique. Yeah. Lena, your dog's name was Jake. He passed a couple of years ago. Aww. No coincidence, because my dog usually doesn't bark. Not a whole lot. He's a little hard of hearing and doesn't see that well. So the deer are probably, we live on acreage, so the deer are probably like on the deck or something. And that's about all that gets him kind of going. So perhaps a message for you from your little Jakey. Aw. Monique, so good. Did you already oh
no, go ahead.
Listen, I was just going to ask one question about did you already have a job that you had and you declined? I feel like there was, I don't know, 2 months ago, but go ahead, Lisa.
No, I was just saying I'm using my pendulum, and I asked if you would be offered a new job this summer, and it wasn't doing much of anything. So I asked, will you be offered 2 new jobs this summer? And I got yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting that you're going to be offered 2 new jobs this summer. Let me do it one more time.
And yes, Monique, yes, too, that you pass something up. And is there an aspect of legal around what you do? The law. I mean, I don't have to pull any more cards. I mean, it's a yes. Even like time frame is less than 3 months, so September at latest. And I feel like Lisa said, there's like, Lisa, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go for it.
It feels like multiple. Like the cards are Soaring in Joy, Great and Full, Transformation, and Endless Possibilities.
Those are great cards.
I mean, Spirit, and that's 4 different decks. Spirit couldn't be more clear. And yes, and it feels like what feels so great about it is that you get to be in the fullness of the decision. So I feel like, yeah, you get to be like, not only strategic, but fully in the yes or the no. And so what they're reminding me of is when we check in if it's the right one, because I do get that there could be multiple offers or multiple options, that you feel it. That if you close your eyes and sit, and instead of thinking all of it through, to sit in and actually feel, go to that place of feeling wherever that lives for you. And that can be your direction if you choose that. But it feels, really wonderful about this one. And it feels like the right fit. And I feel like the embrace from colleagues or other people that you will work with, or just the work environment and the job, it feels really yummy. So, I get a full yes.
I'm just going to pull an oracle card. I mean, I love what you just said. I'm feeling all that too. What do you have, Aiden?
Thank you, Lisa.
I just want to say goodnight to Wayne and Suzanne. Thank you both so much for coming. I feel like they're at my house. I really do. I'm such a dork. My thanks for coming. Drive safe, please.
Call me when you get home.
I'll make sure I see you go down the driveway. Totally.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm
So
such a
Monique,
dork.
the first card I got for you was Sparkle Sparkle. And basically I agree with them. You're definitely gonna get if not one, multiple offers for a job if you apply. But I get Sparkle Sparkle, and this is gonna be like a job. I really tune into what the job would be, and this is gonna be a job where you really show off what you have, like mentally. And like you're gonna be like the center of attention for this job. Like you're gonna be very important to this company or to whoever's hiring you to do this. And I get nothing but good cards for you. I get life is beautiful, life is meaningful, and I think you're gonna have a great time with this job. I get carefree and timelessness. Like this is just gonna be like a dream job for you. I feel like this is gonna be like a very good position for you. And I feel like you might have a lot of anxiety around this. And then I also got the 9 of Swords, and this is all about anxiety as well. So these cards go hand in hand with each other. So hopefully this like reading calms down your anxiety, and hopefully you're not scrambling all over the place, being like, oh my gosh, what's next? But this job will definitely, with the 10 of Pentacles, be very good for you and your income. This is going to be a well-paying job, and obviously, if you have multiple offers, you're going to pick probably the one that pays you the most. So definitely a very good job for you. I get a lot of creativity coming in for this job. You're going to be in a position where you sparkle and you shine. You have a lot of creative decisions, and it's going to be a great chance for you to grow as a person, as an employee. So yeah, I'm very excited for you and your new career.
And I just have one card here to show. It says, I'm even more fabulous than I realized. So you're quite the hot commodity is what I think that is saying. So
I love it.
Look forward to good stuff.
And hello, Flower. I got your question, and I saw Kristen Louise.
Okay.
Hello. How are you both doing? Just wanted to do a little check-in.
Oh, you're welcome, MR.
Oh, us?
Yeah, you too. You
I'm
and
fine.
you
I'm feeling good.
you.
Yeah. I'm hanging in there.
I mean, either of you. I'm not holding either of you against your will. So, I mean, if you need,
or are
if
you?
if you need to vacate,
No, I think
or
we
like,
live up to Lisa. That's all Lisa's.
yeah, totally. I mean, Aiden, you pretty much have control of all of the like buttons and everything. So
He's the hacker.
I mean, if you want to end this, you probably have that capability. You
Right.
tapped
All you
into
gotta do is hit
everything.
and scream.
Yeah.
People are asking
Totally.
me to take a bath. Don't worry. I'm like Kevin. I'm very hygienic. I
Yes.
take a bath every day.
Yes.
So
Hygiene is important.
that was just a preview.
We need to remember
Totally.
MR's name is Monique. That's what I scrolled up all the way up just to get that. I forgot what her name was. Monique.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
we see
Love
you
it.
again here. We'll know it's Monique.
Good things. Leave us with an update when you find out.
Yeah.
And I don't think I saw Lovely M or Sylvie.
Phelan,
are you still here?
I saw Phelan.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
All right, Phelan.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Brother David.
Phelan. Do you have another sibling though? Another sibling. Oh, look at all the prisms on the wall. All the rainbowies.
Oh, I see that. Nice.
That's like
God, did
Beautiful.
that just pop up or what?
I just noticed it. That's really
Interesting.
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that timing is. Phelan, yes. Yes, you're still here. Okay, and yes, okay. Yeah, interesting. Acknowledging that.
Oh my goodness. All right, so sorry, I got distracted by that activity again, as usual.
What are you trying to tell me? Do you see him? I feel like he's making you feel like you see him. Like you go in and you're like, oh, wait a minute. But I feel like you see him.
What?
Connie B. What?
Oh, that's great.
I mean,
Congratulations. What?
like this just in, Phelan, so sorry about that.
Alert,
I feel
news
him.
alert. Connie,
Phelan,
that's
but
great.
that's so amazing. I don't want to be distracted by this because I feel like it's like I feel like you've had times where you'll be somewhere and you feel like you see him, and then like you blink and it's like you go, oh yeah, and then there's that remembering and it takes you to the grief. But it's like I keep feel like he's making me feel like you see him. Oh, I can't. It's interesting. Tell me more. I feel this sudden. Would you understand his passing to be quite sudden? Quite sudden. I keep saying 23. I don't know. 23. And then the celebration. I feel like you just had a celebration. There was something around celebrating.
I just have I'm curious to know it. I really want to know if the two of you, I'm not clear. I mean, I don't know about the age difference between the two of you, but were you two almost like twins? Like, were you all that close? Was it like that?
Your dad's birthday party. The celebration.
I got the cross with this, and it is about suffering, and it can even be guilt, but it can be spirituality. I do feel like there's some burden on his passing that you're carrying. I don't know how that feels for you, but I got the heart, love, and passion, and forgiveness, and there's a lot of love surrounding you from him. But there's definitely something about the loss that's the burden thing is kind of what I'm vibing on here. But I feel like you guys were close. I mean, let me know if that's so. I got there's a card that has man on here, which I think is funny, and I guess this is his masculine energy here. But aside from that card, I was feeling like, was he kind of a prankster? Was he did he have a great sense of humor? I feel like there's something there's a little mischief with him somehow that was fun for you, and that element not being part of the family anymore has really created it's tough. Like that was kind of the binding force is what I'm feeling. But maybe I'll just leave that because I'm not sure if I'm even
I think you're totally on, Lisa. I feel like you're totally on it. And that's the thing that he's bringing me back to, and he's showing me different increments. So I do feel like it was quite some time ago. And he's showing me the family dynamic and how that feels is, and this is from his perspective. And even though he was 3 when he passed, it's so interesting. And this, I love this part of it where he's impressed upon us the continuation, the life after life, and that continual evolvement and how we grow in the spirit world. And so he hasn't missed a single moment of what has occurred and the impact that had on each of the family. And he takes me to the family dynamic, and he comes with healing around health and wellness around just the family dynamic in that embrace. And he points out a little like, I don't feel like everyone grieved or did it overtly. And I feel that there's family members that have still not gone through all the feelings of it, is what he's making me feel. And so in that, what he does highlight is, like Lisa said, the bond that you have with him and the friendship feels like, years and years and years beyond the 3 years that he had in the physical world. And so in that, I'm not surprised that you're still in communication with him. And so that has continued to grow, and he wants you to know that. And yeah, just the acknowledgement was the celebration for your dad's birthday. He was with you in that moment. And I think there was conversations. I don't know what you were talking about, but it's like he was excited when there was some little bit of conversation around that, or the feeling that he was included in that. So yeah, just I'm so sorry for your loss. And yeah, so tough.
So she said she was 5 and he was 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. Well, first of all, I drew from Scott Allen's Farmer's Tarot, and I got this card. And I'm kind of reading this as like a beginning, middle, and end, like a continuation story. So, first card I get, this one says spirits, dark times, and transitions. So this is definitely the beginning. This is how it was, how it felt in the beginning. Like it really tore, I feel like it tried to tear up your family apart. And for this card, I get heartbreak, loss, broken. And that's really how I imagine like your family feel. And you get the Storm and Fury card. And then we get to your brother on the other side. This is the card I got that really represents him, the Knight of Wands. And I feel like maybe he still has the same characteristics that he had when he was still here. I feel like he really has this high energy, and he's very exciting and excited about where you are in your life, and he's very adventurous. Like when he was here, I feel like he was very adventurous. I can just imagine him like wearing cowboy boots and just walking around in like the forest. I don't know if there was forest, but I'm just saying that he was very adventurous. And then I'm getting, what should I get? Oh, okay. He loves when you go on like trips, vacations, with your family or by yourself. He loves just seeing you outside of your normal comfort zone, your normal element. I feel like he loves adventure. He loves just seeing you. He loves just watching you like he's watching his favorite television show. And he still really cares for you. He still really loves you. And the first card I drew was the love card. He has so much love for you. And when this disruption happened in your family, I feel like it did try to tear your family apart, and hopefully everything's okay. Everybody's doing better now. He's really on the other side. He has like a higher level of consciousness. I feel like he's really evolved over there, and he's in your life. He's doing a lot to help you. He's doing a lot to protect you with this magic card. And Phelan, I hope you know that your brother just loves you, and he's always here for you, and you can always contact him when you need to. It's like FaceTime, but I feel like when I was reading on this, I feel like I got the image of a mirror. So maybe like try sitting in front of a mirror and pretend like it's your brother on the other side, and just like have this conversation with him. I just got the chills. Oopsies. But anyways, that's what I'm getting for you, Phelan. Hopefully that resonated with you.
Very nice.
So good. I love that you pointed that out, Aiden, about the characteristics and the personality and the aspects of who they are here in the physical world, and who they are in the world we call unseen, and that continuation. I love that, because that's the, you know what I mean, like that. Those are things that are everlasting, you know, in that. And so I love it when they impress upon the personality, because it really captures the essence of who they are, and I think that that's so powerful. So yeah, I love that. So good. Whenever I do hard things, I do with David in mind. He gives me strength. Thank you all. Blessings. That's so beautiful. Right back to you.
Blessings to you. Yeah.
All right, maybe a couple more here.
I know. Look at us marathoning a little bit.
I know. I mean, strawberry rhubarb. I always think strawberry rhubarb, huckleberry pie. Like my cousin used to play with strawberry shortcake, and there was that little. I loved them because they were smelly. Those
You
little
could smell
plastic
their
dolls.
little heads.
Yes. Aiden, you were.
No, when you first said that, I thought you were talking about like actual cake. She was playing with the cake. But then I realized, there's this cartoon character, like this dog with like red hair.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sheila, I know it's. I mean, you just never know with these two. I mean, you never know how, 2 hours, like 2.5, like you never know what's going to happen. You just go with it. And Tammy Jackson, you haven't missed anything. We just started. We're 2 hours late. No, Aiden was in the tub. We were like, Aiden, like, come on.
That was the delay.
I was not in the tub.
To get out of the tub.
I think you're imagining that. I don't think that happened.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, I don't know if that happened.
Okay.
Okay.
It was an illusion.
It was an illusion. It never happened. You just saw me. I was actually outside underneath the peach tree.
Sure. Okay.
That's a good song. Welcome to the country. Gonna eat a lot of peaches or something along those lines. I'm trying to start. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. My Auntie Nora passed last summer. Any messages for me? Is she IBA? Help me out here. Hanging out with my mom and Lisa's mom. She's a riot. Oh, okay. Is she hanging out with my mom and Lisa's mom? She's a riot. Probably. Auntie Nora. Sorry for your loss, Sharon. Auntie Nora. Several boys. She's highlighting several boys. She's several brothers or several sons. I feel like she had gifts. She was sharing her. Oh, yes, she's still here. Perfect. I feel like this is not my words, but was she into the woo-woo? The woo-woo stuff? Like, woo-woo. The woo-woo. She was 95, bright and funny to the end. That's so incredible. I feel she was very progressive and like into the woo-woo. That's into the woo-woo. She's highlighting the boys, Sharon. What does that mean? Like the boys. I keep hearing that. The boys. Oh, she was religious. Interesting. Oh, how that has changed. No, just kidding.
That's funny.
I don't know why. I normally wouldn't say that. But
it's rhubarb. It's okay.
Yeah. Like, yeah. The perspective can evolve. And so the beliefs that we can be locked into, the enlightenment in that can sometimes solidify that, or it can change completely. That's what I get. I feel she was in service. Like, I feel like she was, I don't know what that was, but her contribution and her service to like the world, if you will, was important, like really important to her. And that she did give back. I feel like she didn't have any regrets. It's like, I feel like she accomplished and she did, and she succeeded, and what she wanted to achieve, and the experiences. I feel like there's just no regret in that. And I don't think things were always easy. And I don't think they, how things kind of landed, if you will, always went. But I feel that there was no regret around her energy and again, like something about the mystics, like maybe it was the religion that kind of, but I feel like she was gifted. She had abilities that I don't know if she got to show everybody that or not, but I feel like that she had real gifts. Like, I feel like I keep hearing seer, and I'm not like, I wouldn't say that, but I feel like she was a seer. So she was really in tuned, whether it be just her intuition, not just her intuition, but her intuition. She could see and feel into things. So I think that was really serving. Messages, she's handing 2 roses. So there's flowers coming in, and it's a reminder to cherish yourself in this time. So she's talking about self-care and to really cherish all aspects of who you are is the message that's coming through from her. And she's doing it with with roses specifically, are the 2 flowers, and they're pink. And I'm curious if you'd understand that, but it's about cherishing yourself and how she was in service. And I think that's the similarity, that she sees that in you, is what she's telling me. And that you have to remember that in being in service and always giving, that it's okay to give to self and to actually receive. So that's what she's bringing forward at this time for you, Sharon, which feels really beautiful. So I'll leave you with that.
For me, I got the 7 of Pentacles. I wasn't sure how to feel about that, but I do think it's interesting that you did say she raised 7 children of her own. So I don't know if that's a good solid connection there on that. But when I look at this card, though, I was seeing this as part of a message for you as well, because it kind of has a look of, going on adventures. I think there's a message for you to move away from, and I don't even know if this is the case for you. I don't know what's currently happening, but I did get the Hermit for you. There's definitely a encouragement for you to make new connections and get out there more. And I know that it's a difficult time for doing such a thing. I totally get that. But and I got the Lovers too. I mean, it's really all about meeting and greeting, and there's something I feel like maybe you're holding yourself back on some level on finding and this isn't romance. This isn't anything like that. That's not what I'm getting off the Lovers card. I really am getting just the basic connections and stuff like that with people. Like locally, people is what I'm getting, because I got the Four of Wands. I think she wants you to just be happy. She wants you to enjoy your space, and there's something that's missing with your little perimeter, I think, and I think that a lot of the message is to get out there and make sure that you are not only contributing, but you're receiving. You need all that, all the love and hugs and all that stuff. And I think that's something that she wants for you, is what I'm getting. And then I got the Page of Cups too. And, the cups are your emotions and all that stuff too. And, offers of love and togetherness. That could be, friend wise, family wise, all that stuff. But the Seven of Pentacles, though, that's really interesting to me. So I'll hold it up again in case that makes you feel a certain kind of way. But there's that one. But that's what I've got.
Nice.
Yeah. So the first card I drew for your Auntie Nora is the Strength card, and I think that she wants to thank you for being so strong, and I feel like you really helped her children, like the 7 children. I feel like you really were there for them when she passed away. But I feel like in her prime life, she was the star. She was the emperor. She had a very strong fist. She was very important, maybe in her community or her neighborhood. People looked to her for advice, for knowledge, for wisdom. And I also get the Sun. She made a lot of people feel so important and so happy. But maybe at the time of her passing, maybe she had some unresolved relationship issues. I feel like maybe with one of her children. Maybe there were some words that were left unsaid with the Two of Cups reversed. And it's funny that you said she had seven children. I got the 7 of Cups. And cups are all about emotions. And I feel like she had a vivid imagination. She would love to, I feel like she was so fun to be around, and everybody loved her. But with the 7 of Cups, I feel like she had so much of herself to put in all her children. I feel like if you look at her children, you'll see who she was as a person. And then Kevin, it's funny that you said that she was maybe into that stuff, the witchy stuff. Because I get the Season of the Witch card. Like maybe I feel maybe she was she didn't know she had these abilities. Maybe she was using them subconsciously, just using them without her knowing that, oh, this is different. But that's what I'm getting for you, Sharon.
One thing to add, Sharon, is when I could see her in your place right now, and as she was leaving, she drew my attention to her mobility. So I feel like I'm curious if you'd understand her mobility not being there. and just focusing on that. And as she's leaving, she's drawing my attention to a bookshelf in your place. And I don't know why. I don't see like, I can't see. I see books and stuff and things, but there's a particular bookshelf, and I don't know why. I'm curious if you understand that. But the funny part was, and then she kept going and she left out the door, and it was like she did this little kind of like turnaround, and it was like cheeky and fun, and she did this little kind of jig, if you will, and then continued out, which I just thought it was so, it made me feel like it was so beautiful to watch. So anyways, I wanted to add that. Yeah, a little jig. There you go.
Oh, that's so cute. So I'm like totally picturing that.
Yeah, totally. It was almost like you click your heels or something, or did a little
wiggle,
but it was
I'm out now.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
There's your message.
Yeah.
That's
so
cute.
Great. All right, maybe a couple more, and then is that okay? Or no?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. You're both so lovely.
Oh, you are.
Oh, stop it. You are. You is.
You
You
be
is. Yeah. Butterflies are free. I'm curious if you're still here, because you probably asked this question about 4 hours ago. So let us know.
Geez.
Yeah, exit stage left. Oh, mobility issues, legs amputated near the end. Oh, so important, Sharon.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so interesting how they show us that. Yeah.
And yes, Toby Hall, that's exactly what I was thinking, like exit stage left. Like,
yes, totally. Butterflies are free. You're here. Makes me so happy. Wow, talk about patience. Y'all are patient.
They are.
They've probably bathed. They've probably had dinner. They've probably been like,
what kind of stunt's going to be pulled next?
My goodness.
What's going on.
The sun's coming up. Oh my goodness.
All
We're
right.
going down. Am I ever going to get a dog again? Do you want a dog?
Right.
You
That's
want a
a good
dog?
question.
Like, yeah.
I'm going to use the pendulum here.
Okay, yeah, good one.
It's a good yes/no pendulum question.
Tell me.
You know, butterflies are free. I mean, a lot of that's free will. You know, if you really, really want a dog, you could go tomorrow and get a dog.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. I'm very spontaneous.
Like, what's the hesitation?
Right. So what?
Okay, so this is it. This is my answer. You're getting a horse.
Oh.
Because it says you always have a choice. It's that simple.
Okay. There you
I mean, I mean, figuratively. Yeah, it's your choice around it. And there might be a few things that are like, okay, this is a consideration, But yeah, choose what you want. Choose what you want. Choice.
Butterflies said yes, but having balance issues.
Okay.
So balance issues are keeping you from having a dog.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So will you have a dog? This is just me talking. Have you ever thought about having a service dog?
Well, it almost feels supportive. So it's like, it's like, yeah, if this is not going to change, then it's like, you know what I mean? This getting a dog doesn't feel like it would make it worse. And I'm not trying to give you advice in that. And if there's something medical, then obviously pursue that with someone like a doctor. But if this is, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like it's going to complicate things. I actually feel like it will improve is the feeling I get. But
I mean, you definitely don't want a hyperactive dog. You know,
I see it a few years old. Like, it's not a puppy. Yeah.
Well trained.
Interesting.
Yeah. When you said service dog, I got the repairman card.
Okay.
So definitely something that's going to improve you in your home. But it's all about, can you handle it? Can you do it? Can you take care of this dog? Can you, are you going to be there all the time for this dog if the dog needs you? And circus. To me, circus is all about like having a wildlife. So definitely just like ask yourself, maybe meditate and see if you can, if you have time and place for this dog. And then I also get this card, quiet desperation. You're just waiting and waiting for the perfect time to get a dog. But if you get a dog, I don't know. I didn't get like a yes or no card, but I just think it's up to you. I think you can totally, it'll be good for you to have one, but it's just up to you to determine if you want one at this time.
Yeah. I was giggling because Butterfly said, well, I'm not that bad. Laugh out loud. Getting physical therapy and it's helping. So,
yeah.
But still, yeah, a well-trained, like ready as is dog would be just perfect for you, I think.
Yeah.
As opposed to a brand new puppy, you know.
And I think a horse would be amazing too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. You can live out your cowgirl dreams.
Horses are good for therapy of any kind.
I agree. Tammy Jackson, are you still here?
You're welcome. Butterflies are free. Tammy.
It's Miss Jackson.
If you're nasty.
I know. I couldn't help it.
Oh, there she is. She's in there.
Oh, welcome. Yes, sir. Aiden, she's talking to you.
What?
Yes, sir. Nothing. Never mind.
Oh, I don't get it.
I love it that he doesn't get it.
Hey, I don't get it.
Who sent me the song download the other night? Wow.
Oh, that's funny. I was just hearing the sound of music.
What?
That is so strange. I almost said out loud and I bit my tongue to I'm like, that's just weird, Kevin. But anyways, I'm weird. I just heard the sound of music.
Like the musical or like the sound of music?
The sound of music.
Like literally you heard the sound of music?
Did you look at the time? It was 2:2222.
Oh my gosh. I was in that musical, by the way.
Maybe this message is for you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was Kurt, one of the Von Trapp children.
I love that.
Maybe this is a piggyback.
Maybe it was for me, Tammy. Maybe I sent you a download.
Piggyback. Maybe that's it. I think it was Mimi. I mean, anyways, Grandma Mimi.
Oh, I knew you were talking about Janet Jackson. I knew that, but I just didn't know what yes sir meant. I don't get it.
I digress.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to use the deck of character on this because I'm not sure where to go with this one. I mean, anytime I think of something like that, I always think of a loved one, right? Sending a message. But
yep.
Let's see.
She says that it was an original song and I wrote it in an hour. That I pulled that being in the flow card. I mean, it couldn't be more direct than that. And it's just like acknowledging being in such flow with the universe and spirit and self, and in that. And I just feel like it's one part of it is they're saying just to bring your intuition and your trust and your relationship with spirit just even deeper, or like just deepening that. So it feels really wonderful. And I feel, and I'm hearing like there's more to come. There's more to come. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you are writing a musical. I mean, and Aiden's going to be the star of the show.
Right. Maybe they'll be right in there.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's an aspect of sharing yourself in this. They're saying that, like, actually they yelled it. They're like, don't forget this. There's a part about you sharing it. So in that self-expression, And in that flow, that you have the option to share that. So that is the invitation. So that's what they're bringing through for me.
All right. Well, I chose the deck of character because I know there's a guitar in it. And there's even, the tongue in there. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, well, there's somebody singing. And I'm not getting those cards, though. But I will show you what I do have.
Bye, Wikilia, a.k.a. Wiki. She has to go walk her dog.
Oh, bye, Wiki.
Thank you for being here. And I'm sorry if there was a question that you had asked that we didn't get to. I do apologize. Go ahead, Lisa. Sorry.
No problem. I got Watchdog.
Lots of dogs. Oh, wow.
Oh,
dog theme going on. Right? Like, seriously. Yeah, totally.
Jake was barking earlier.
Like, should I get a dog? Dogs. Like.
Right. Yeah, we got the Watchdog here. And I think there's definitely, you got a little team kind of watching you with this download. I got Candle. It's shedding a lot of light on maybe the sense of purpose with this song, what meaning is behind this song? Who would it, resonate with, and that kind of stuff. I got Compass, sense of direction. Maybe, and this might be piggybacking off of what Kevin said, maybe this is leading towards something bigger, right? I got Punch. It's definitely an attention getter, and I think it's going to happen again. You're going to get more of these for sure. Now I got Womb, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. I don't know. Maybe that's in development. Like to be continued. like this is the incubation period of everything, and everything that's ahead, maybe. Or it could even be. Gosh, woo. Creating. You're creating. Yeah, I think I'm feeling more along the lines of creation with that. But I don't know.
Tammy, is Mom in the spirit world? What'd you get, Aiden?
Oh, okay. So sometimes I forget where I am and who I am. I'm just like a floating marshmallow.
Oh no.
Okay. So Tammy, I got like the first card I drew. It was a female ancestor around you. So definitely someone who maybe you knew when you were younger, or someone that came way before you. I got this one, follow the wisdom of positive elders. So it's definitely someone that's part of your lineage, part of your ancestry. But I think that the reason why they sent this message is to really get you more creatively thinking. I know that you probably do a lot of writing and songwriting, but I think that this was like another push to really get your creative juices flowing. And oh my gosh, I just drew this card, Beware Nostalgia. So I think it's definitely someone from your past, maybe someone that you lost at a young age or at a younger age. But yeah, that's what I'm getting.
It's interesting you pull that card, and I heard mother, and I think it's grandmother, Mom's mom. I don't know how she's kind of trying to come through. And interesting, Dad passed. Sorry for your loss. December. Oh, Tammy, why am I having I feel like there was. Was Mom's mom, like I'm attention to my head. Mom's mom. I'm in a bit of a interesting. I know that's not what you were asking, but when they knock on the door, it's like, okay. But yeah, attention to my head. Might be connected to that. And your card, Aiden, I feel like it triggered me again. Not triggered. That's the wrong word.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, when you said head, like immediately I just got a headache. So I don't know.
Oh, that's so funny. Kim told me my mom's mom was one of my family guides. That's so interesting. Maybe that's okay because I'm like I didn't want to move past that, and there's something there. And is what I'm hearing is that and so if you're hearing this again, perhaps that's just the extra little validation that you needed. But yeah, I feel like it is connected, and I do feel that ancestral tie and motherly, and I feel like you were close. She's making me feel like you were close to her, or that's how her love felt for you. So it did feel motherly in that, but beautiful. I mean, what a beautiful gift to be impressed upon, the like music and poetry and all of that. I think that's so wonderful. Mm-hmm.
Melissa said, famous artists who still have the urge to create sometimes visit people who can hear them and give them things, songs, art, etc.
Yeah, was your grandma very good, like very into like creative arts, creative music? Did she love music? I feel like I'm not gonna say that. Sorry. There's so many words in my head. I just have to block some of them out. But yeah, I can just imagine her like wearing heels like on wooden floors, like dancing to. I see like a record player, like just a record player on like a small little table, like dancing, like having a fun time. I feel like that she loved music. She loved dancing.
Love our record player. You and I have discussed my dad a couple of times. My grandmother was mentally stable, but my mom writes. Okay, interesting. Yeah, there was some memory. I was going back to that, which is interesting. I feel like dad is also trying to, I feel like we could talk for an hour, but just lots of love from the other side, definitely. And yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
and share it with the world.
Yeah.
Share it with the world.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
look what Tammy just said.
What did she say?
She said, I do not remember my grandmother being creative, only sewing clothes for me. I used to dance at her house with her record player.
Oh, love that. Nailed that one. Good job.
Beautiful. Hi, Pamela Bryant. Nice to see you. Aw.
Oh,
yeah, so true. Okay, so maybe we'll have one more. Oh, two more. Okay, we have two more questions if that's okay. And then...
Hi, Pamela. I always see you on Autumn from Black and Orange Tarot.
Oh, maybe I only have one question left. Chris, are you still here? Chris, are you still here? That's a big one.
Are you?
Chris, if you're still here.
Yes, he's here.
Oh, she is. Okay, perfect. And then now I've got Pamela's and that's it. So we'll close the questions. Oh, I have a picture of me dancing.
Oh,
that's
look,
so wonderful.
Just my head. I'm like a headless horseman.
See, the horse card was for you as well. All these messages are for Aiden.
Yes.
Nice.
It's Grandma Mimi.
Right.
He's like, you know what, Kevin? I'm actually busy on the 20th of June now. We're gonna have to...
No, never. You're still very much invited.
Jeez.
Okay, good. Awesome. Okay, Chris, I hope my request makes it. I lost my brother. He's older than me. He died a few days after he was born. Does he have a message for me? His name is Alejandro, but I call him Alex. So sorry for your loss. Chris, would you understand the significance of the month of November? The month of November. And then how do you connect with the feather? I keep seeing a feather. The month of November and the feather. Oh, that's beautiful. Jumped out. Oh, that's his birthday. Okay. Yeah. And the reason why I just to share, the reason why I will start with that is I like to validate the connection, and then go into the messaging. For me, it just really solidifies that because sometimes multiple people will come in, and so I just want to make sure that the right message goes to you know what I mean? So that's the reason for that. So I thank him for that information. Mm-hmm. Do you see these cards? I'll be right back. Card.
Okay.
Seriously. Imagine if I fell. Oh,
Gotta get a card.
Uh-huh. That's so interesting. White feather, and white wolf. Like white feather, white wolf.
I felt like pulling one of these. I have a deck called The Secret Language of Light.
Oh, beautiful.
And I felt like pulling one of those. I have to read a little bit of something though with this, so it's a whole thing. But here's the card that I pulled. It's Whispers, and it's got the number 12 next to it, which corresponds with what I have to read. But I'm curious to know if 12 means anything. But I got Whispers for you. Here's what it says.
Can I just point this out that whispers came just before that little chime, or just after, before, it doesn't matter. But I find that those are actually significant. And when I do my one-on-one readings, I encourage people to keep their phones on in that, because the influence and the potential of communication that can come through our electronics, Spirit has the ability to manipulate that. So I just wanted to acknowledge that, because I got the chills when that happened. So I love that. And then if there's some things that you don't fully understand right now, just take it with you. So the feather thing, sometimes it's just we get the preview. So it's like, just maybe watch for the feather. But yeah, I didn't want to interrupt.
Wow,
it's really significant.
That's wonderful. I love that. Well, hang on to the tone you heard, and the 12 and the whispers, because I think all that means something. So I'll read a little bit of what it says.
His birthday was February 12th. Oh, my birthday. So her birthday was, okay. And his birthday is February 12th.
Okay. Oh, wow.
That's very significant.
Okay. Well,
and then the chime, like, come on. You can't make that.
That's crazy. Yeah, this is what it says. It says, tune in to your soul voice. Your mind and heart are expanding to hear your soul whispers. You are, or will soon, find it easier to interpret and understand the vibes of your soul through how you feel. Open the door. No soul whispers by feeling appreciative. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. Glasses. Open the doors. So soul whispers by appreciative. Close the door by feeling judgmental. The messages are always there, even if you are not receiving them. Practice feeling soul vibes to clarify your intuition and psychic senses. Just like we know a dog can hear sounds. What's with the dogs tonight?
What? See, this is beautiful.
It says
always lines up this way.
Right. Just like we know a dog can hear sounds.
Yes.
We can't. Your intuition interprets waves and impulses outside of your conscious awareness. This card is also prompting you to take notice of your dreams. When you are asleep, you cease conscious thought and resistance. making it easier for you to receive soul transmissions. If you embrace the messages that come through your dreams, you'll invite more of the same. If you don't like a dream, see it as a sign to shift your focus and change of belief. My goodness. Okay, so it even mentioned the golly, that's crazy because it
I
even
love it.
talks about your psychic senses and outside sounds, and we were just talking about the beeping and whoa, okay, well, there you have it.
Yep.
Interesting.
So good.
So that's what I've got.
Yeah, so I feel like this card represents you, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. And then I definitely get Six of Swords reversed for the situation. It was a very difficult time for everybody around you and your family. But the card that blew me away, I've never seen this card before, which is weird because I went through the whole deck. I got this card. Hand in hand. Look at this. This person is on one side reaching, and then this person's on the other side reaching. It reminds me of like Stranger Things, like the upside down area. But like what this card means to me is I feel like at times you might feel alone, but just know that your brother's always there with you. And I got this like sudden urge to tell you that if you're feeling lonely, just reach out your hand and see if you feel anything. Just reach out your hand and see if you feel any chills on your hand or any. Oh wow, your dog's saying yes. Do
what
that.
is going on?
So yeah, reach out your hand and see if you feel anything. See if you feel your brother on the other side, just touching your hands or holding your hand while you're going through a tough time. But that's what I'm getting.
Wow.
Yeah. And look what I put up there. Oh my gosh. I have 2 dogs and one dog will bark randomly at a specific area at nighttime.
Whoa.
Bow wow. My dog wants to
Wow.
say hi. He usually. Okay. Come see.
Jake is so vocal today.
Come see. I open the door. I won't force him. He gets a little stage fright. Okay. Perhaps he saw a deer. Pamela Bryant, I have to make you a moderator. I know that's a lot to ask, but please don't deny me.
Yeah, she's a very good moderator.
I know. She is lovely.
She's like a troll ninja.
Oh, Chris, thank you very much. Yeah. But you know what's so, I mean, how do we want me to say this? Oh, perfect timing. Can you say it for me? Thank you. Perfect timing.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Jake.
He's an old man. He's a senior. Who's out there?
He's got a little pipe. He's smoking a little pipe.
Where I was going with that is that we have that connection and that relationship or potential in that relationship despite like meeting. And so, yeah, I just find it so, I can't put it into words right now, but I find that so fascinating. You know, how we have that connection despite not necessarily ever meeting. Because I know you didn't meet your brother, but how close you feel and the love you have for him is so huge. So, yeah. Thank you for letting us connect with him.
Yes, thanks for that question.
All right. And we will do one more for Miss. I think it was a question.
All right.
You know me, I don't fully read them. And then I'm like,
no worries. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. My daughter has lost a small figurine. It's about 2 inch by 2 inch. It's an owl. It's interesting. It's an owl sitting on a log talking to a little rabbit. It means a great deal to her as it represents her dad. Is it lost forever?
That's a very pendulum-y question. I'll give that a shot.
Hmm. This and this. Who comes through?
Owl sitting on a log, talking to a little rabbit.
That's it. Hmm. Hmm.
With my pendulum, I'm getting an itty bitty no, which makes me feel like there's more to this. Like, it's not lost forever, but I don't know if that means that what I'm asking means that somebody else will find it, you know. So
It's interesting you say that.
what are you getting?
I feel like, can you specifically pinpoint when it went missing? And can you attach to that a gathering or like people in the house? I guess I am saying that. It doesn't feel like it's in the same house.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's in the same house. But here's the thing about it. Oh, it's an illusion. Okay, the illusion card. Embrace the truth. Interesting. It's funny because I saw it in two pieces at first. And I was holding back on that, but I'm like, it's interesting. Could someone have covered it up potentially that it got broken? And then I don't know, there's something around it where I don't feel like it's in the same place or house that it was for quite a long period of time.
I'm not getting a solid pendulum response at all. Really. I'm not.
I have to say, I lean into the feeling that it could reappear. I do have that. I don't think that it's a solid yes and a solid no, but I do lean more to it potentially coming back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the first thing when you asked this question, I saw that you said, I gave it to her in June 2018. She has moved since then. It's still packed away and she hasn't found the box. My first thought was she'll find it, like if she ever moves, when she goes through all her stuff. So I think it's definitely, I think it's still in her possession, but maybe it's what Kevin said, not in her house. Maybe if she's storing boxes somewhere, maybe it's there. Maybe it's in her attic if she has an attic. But the first card I got was "You may never know." Very ominous. But look at that. It's like
It's so tiny anyway, you know. So
yeah, it's like a drawer that's like been locked down, hasn't been opened in a while. And I feel like it's very camouflage. Look at this card, camouflage.
That's the illusion.
It's hidden somewhere, definitely hidden. And if she doesn't find it, I get this card. Acceptance is the answer. Definitely having to. Oh wow, peace.
I love that, Aiden. The acceptance of, and that's the thing. The peace. I do feel that will come from it. Yeah, it's that remembering that only love is real and how we can attach to the material And that's the thing. I think there's potential of the peace around it. And so maybe that's the, like, it might not return in the figure or in that form, but there's potential for peace around it. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I did.
No,
I
it's fine.
apologize for that. I got excited.
No,
Like,
it's fine. It's fine.
like stereo. Interesting. Yes. Hi.
Oh, that's all I had to say. If you're waiting for me to finish, but that's all.
Oh, she said, all
How
of you are making me
wonderful.
feel so wonderful about this. She mentions it to me every time I see her, so I know that it's really riding on her mind and memories.
Yeah,
Mhm.
share this video with her if she's into this.
Yeah, absolutely. Good idea. And get her to subscribe while she's at it. Just kidding.
Right. Hit the
Yeah.
like button.
You have to insert humor, totally. And to Aiden's and Lisa's. I mean, while she's at it, like,
Yeah, why not?
bring a friend, share, and all of that.
So was that the
Um,
last?
That was the last one, I think. Yeah. I think
Okay,
that was
cool.
it. I think that was
we
it.
did.
Unless
Hammered
I'm
them
a
out,
total
man.
buffoon. I think that
We're
was it.
almost
That was-
at 3 hours, guys. Do you want
I
to stretch
know.
it to 3 hours?
Oh my
I
goodness.
mean, this is, I think this is good for me.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think this is a great, I mean, we ended on a high note.
We did it on a
Pamela,
high note,
isn't it?
for sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's beautiful. Some great readings. Thank you both for joining me. This was my second show, and it showed in every way.
And yes, I do know you, Pamela, for sure.
Oh, a card for the collective. That's so funny. Connie, of course you're going to remind me of that. That was part of my intention to do a collective card pull at the end. So yes, we're each going to pull one card for the collective. And this will go to whoever needs to hear it.
Okay.
Thank you, Connie. Connie, you're just the best.
Card for the collective.
Card for the collective. What does that look like? Okay, there's actually I heard two. So we get an animal and mineral. Just kidding.
That's awesome. All right.
Oh, Pamela, that's so kind of you. I'm so glad you're doing live. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that one jumped out.
Oh, that must be the one. Is that
That's
the one?
of them. But I'm doing two.
Okay.
That's the animal. Here comes the mineral.
Ooh, this. Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, I love it.
This is good. I like mine.
Go ahead. Anyone? Aiden, Lisa?
Go for it.
I vote Lisa.
Okay.
Okay. I got trust.
Oh,
It
I love
says,
it.
Trust yourself and the universe's plan for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. When one door closes, another opens. Trust. If that number means anything to anybody, there's a 23 there.
23.
There you have it.
Yeah. And that hand to hand. In that, and that was, to me, that's like the embrace of spirit and our connection and following our intuition, which is the cards that, look at that amongst the stars. And then the oracle gift. And that's just remembering all of our gifts and each and every one of us. And they can look very, very different, but that's such the beautiful thread of connecting us all. And then the message from the beaver, which such a hard worker, the beaver, and being from Canada, I mean, some significant there.
Yeah.
Significance, but it's about the productiveness. And just really at this time, the message is to just go for it. And we've put so many things on hold, and in the illusion of thinking or feeling like, because we can get to that place where we are we say no to everything, and we don't, we step away from all the things that bring us the love and the joy, that there is still safety in many aspects of this life for each and every one of us to follow and to go for that. So this is the time to go for that. We don't have to keep waiting, and we can do that cleverly and safe and all of that, and still just going for it and doing it. So
I love that.
mm-hmm.
And I love that Lisa got the card that was 23, because I'm pretty sure, Kevin, you've got the number 23 earlier today.
I think I did. Yeah. That's so funny. I
All
thought
these
that felt familiar. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there was supposed to be 2 of us, and then there was 3, so 23.
From
Get
2
it?
to 3.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
What did you get?
So I'm trying to figure out what this means. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, interesting. So this card, it's show me your original face, the face you had before your parents were born.
Oh.
Look at that. It's like this person is like full of stars, like the universe.
Wow.
And then I had to look in the book, because who in the world knows what that means? Not me. So it says, utilize this Chinese Zen, koan, Koan. Do you know what that is? Koan?
I do not.
To temporarily slip through linear time. A jumping off point for imagination, meditation, and realization. The notion of an original face has been long explored in Buddhism to refer to an ultimate reality, only accessible when all misconceptions and unrealities have been removed. Life is designed to make us forget our original face. To die is to remember. Glimpses are available to living through spirituality. See, I can't even read. But
it's so poignant, Aiden, in that, and that it's the reminder that it's said that we have 2 fears when we're born: the fear of loud noises and the fear of falling, and all of the other fears that we take on in the humanness of who we are. Perhaps they are the illusion. And if we go back to that connectiveness of like the love and who we are before we became our parents' children, we're all united in that. So that's, to me, what I love to close with that. How beautiful.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think that's like a really...
Say that again. You went silent.
Oh, sorry. I just connected to my AirPods. I think that's I think it's a really cool card.
That's an awesome deck.
Yeah.
I love it. I love you too. I loved this collaboration.
Yes, I love you guys tremendously. You guys are the best.
Look what Connie said. I'm looking forward to the Bathtub Bro series. Kevin and Aiden, maybe Danny and Scott too.
Yeah, they've already got all you guys rounded up for a bathtub thing.
Oh
so
my gosh.
you all need to make that happen. That
would be actually really funny, but I just got the visual too. I'm like, oh my God, I'm out.
You all would get a gazillion views if you all really did that. If you 2 and Scott and Danny did like a bathrobe / bathtub edition. Oh
my God.
Bathrobe in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Wow. And we'll leave you with that.
Yeah, on that note.
On that note, thank you to all of you that tuned in and stayed and asked beautiful questions and let us share in the love of your loved ones and your lives. And we hope that it resonated and impacts in a positive way. And Lisa, I love you. Aiden, I will oh my God, talk about live crasher, but I love it. I love you for that.
I know.
So thank you. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty clever. We can.
It was fun.
Yes, that was our Friday Night Live skit that we did.
Yeah.
Friday Night Live.
Yeah, to be continued. All right, we will say goodnight. Thank you, everyone. Oh, let's wait for 3 hours. I mean, why not? The countdown's 15 seconds.
I was
might as well.
Yeah.
We did this long.
Totally.
Wouldn't that? Oh my gosh! Wouldn't that have been awful if we had stopped prior to?
Totally. I'm stopping right at 3. 5,
Give
4,
it
3.
give it a couple
2,
seconds after just in
1.
case.
Okay.
Happy New Year!